Hello and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic channel. What's good with you? And of course, joined here by Old Man Mob and in the Zoe-N. And we appreciate you guys for joining us. Zoe, how we doing?
Man, I'm blessed. I'm still here. Can't
That's what's
complain.
up. That's what's up. Old man,
Same old same. It's May Day for us Pats fans.
hey,
Oh,
we're
oh,
gonna
May's
we're
oh,
gonna
oh,
jump
May
finally
into
about to
that.
gone.
play?
May is about
Yeah,
to
he
play.
finally.
About
Yeah,
time. Shit.
We're gonna
should
jump
have been
right into
last
that.
week. Should have been last week, but hey, I'll take it.
Who y'all play this week?
Houston.
Houston.
Oh, wow.
hmm
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. I like we had the golden opportunity last week. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, if we played him, I'm pretty sure we would have beaten Miami. I mean,
Yeah, I would have
Oh,
played
we
them
would
against
have won.
Miami. That bad
hmm
coaching decision right there. Who y'all play after Houston?
Jags,
who
but we play him in London.
Jags?
I'd rather start them against the Jag than Houston. Shit.
I
We
under
got,
I understand why they did it though, because you don't want his first start being overseas and stuff. At least it's a
why?
home game.
But shit, at least you know with the Jag, you ain't got to put up that many points.
That's
Shit.
true.
Very, very
That's
true.
true. That is very true. Although the Jags did get their first win,
Who they beat?
but man, they beat wasn't it Houston or who did they
No,
play last week?
it wasn't Indy. Tennessee. It
You
was
know
one of
what?
the
You sure it wasn't Indy? It might have been Indy because I know it was a
it was,
division game, so it would have had to been Indianapolis.
I thought Indy
Because I
won last.
remember that Joe Flacco played outstanding, but I think they still lost. So
Yeah, that
I'll
was a
double
wild
check that
game
real
at the
quick.
end. What up, though, Samuel?
Samuel, what's good with you?
Sam
And
and rocking me.
so,
We've been rocking all week together.
good old Samuel. Yeah, and I tell you what though, like real quick though, really hoping, oh man, lots of prayers and everything for all those people down there in Florida that's going through it, man, with the hurricane. I mean,
Yeah,
that's just that. I mean, that's not something you prepare for. Like, no matter how prepared you are, that type of damage, that type of hurricane, that's not something that you can just easily prepare for.
yeah. At least that boy wasn't the one they expected, though. It cooled down, I want to
hmm
say.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Big bro, what's the deal? Big Mark in the building.
What's good with your Mark? Samuel said you got 19 subs now. I see you, Samuel. I see you. Okay. Okay, you growing every week. Last time I think you said you had 12, so you don't jumped up 7 subs. I hear you.
Yeah, we were networking yesterday
Okay.
on YouTube.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Get my
I'm
boys
happy
that
to
dub
hear it.
tonight.
Happy to hear it. But yeah, I mean, I'll tell you what though. If anybody's happy about the switch to Drake May for the Patriots, it's got to be Demario Douglas because Jacoby Brissett has made it very obvious. If you're not decent height, he's not going to target you. He doesn't care how open you are. If you're not a decent height, he's not going to throw it to you. And how tall is Pop Douglas? Old man, is he like what 5'8",
What up,
Five
TB?
nine, 5'10",
five
top
nine
it.
ish?
Yeah, he's a small fella, but the dude get going. So you gotta give
hmm
him the ball.
That's right. That's right. What's good, Tony?
What's the deal, TB in the house? Who
Now
is that?
Zoe.
What do he play? The dude y'all talking about? What do he play? Receiver?
Yeah, he played
Yeah.
receiver.
Man, I don't know who none of y'all receivers is. Dog. all I know is Pope.
And so yeah, that it be that way. It be that way.
I be
But
seeing
man, we gotta talk about your Vikings, man. Still standing strong, man. Talk to me about how you feeling about the rest of the season. What are some things that you do see? Obviously, you know the record, but what are some things that you do want to see improve the rest of the way to get you ultimately where you want to go?
I would like to see more out of the second half offense, and we need to try to do something with a run game when Aaron Jones not in the lineup. We still got to be able to run the ball and
Mm,
score some points in the second half to help our defense out. Because you can't score no 28, 30 points in the first half, then you go to an eggshell the second half because your
hmm
defense can only do so much for so long.
That's true. That's true. What has Ty Chandler been doing? He hasn't been doing anything decent.
He been all right, but he played kind of bad against the New York Jets. Probably because their defense is so good, but I ain't like what I seen out of Chandler against the New York Jets though. He had like 14 carries for like 29 yards. Aaron Jones had
14 for
seven carries.
29.
Aaron Jones had 7 carries and he left in the second quarter, and he had 30 yards. So we went
Yeah,
from 5.1 yard per carry to I think Aaron Jones, Ty Chandler averaged like 2.5 or something, 2.1.
I got you. The math ain't mathing. Okay,
Nah.
okay.
But other than that, though, they look good. We just got to get the offense, keep going. The defense looking real good. But other than that, though, I like their position right now in the NFC. The only tough team in the NFC that might get the Viking troubles is they division rival, the Lions. The Lions playing good football.
Oh yeah. Okay, okay,
Other than
bet.
that,
Lewis says, how about them 49ers there? What's good with you, Lewis?
man, they beat up on the damn Seahawks.
I
They
don't want to
did.
talk about it. I took the
Oh,
Seahawks too.
I know you did because you had a 1 game lead on me when it came to our picks. And I looked
Yeah,
today and I was like, oh, he took Seattle.
I thought Cena was gonna get him.
No, he
Yes,
can't beat
sir.
them, man. He 0-5 against them, man.
Bet, bet, bet. Tony says the Jets defense is legit. And so that they are. That they are.
Yeah.
But that how about them begging my guy Hassan Reddick? Things don't got so bad that his own team, in terms of his own agents and stuff like that, they're like, you know what, we're not gonna work with you no more. That
He,
means that they either saw an offer on the table that they was like, hey, we should have took it, or they're like, bruh, what are you doing? Like you losing all this money. In which I get it, like you want to stand up for yourself, but at some point logic got to win out. You just leaving bread on the table, and for what? You're not gonna get that back.
at my point, though, I'm pretty sure when they traded for him, they had a contract offer that he wanted. Now, somewhere
Hmm.
down the line, he wanted more money or something, but I'm pretty sure when they traded for him, they told him we had a contract ready for you.
He wanted one last year.
See, come on, man. Come on. Like, what are we doing? You already
Yeah.
30 something years old, man.
That's what he wanted. They wanted 1 year added where they could make the money and go further. And he said, no, give me one last year and more money.
That's dumb. Come on, man. How old is he? Like 30, 31?
He's 28 or 29.
Oh, I
We're
thought he
about
was
to be 30,
30.
like right in that area. But what's crazy is with him being a vet like that, he won't be able to get none of his money back
Hell no.
because the new rule and everything. Before, when people used to sit out, when they cut that check, they used to get the money right back. Not anymore.
Yeah,
Yep.
I don't know what's going on with that one. At this point, that's just a lost cause, a wasted draft pick. Or I
Why
wonder how
even
that shit
trade for
worked
him
though.
though?
Huh?
Why even trade for him knowing that he's not gonna
But
play unless he
I
gets what he
wonder would
wants?
that draft pick go on though if he ain't playing. Cause I think sometimes you gotta play so many snaps, don't you?
It depends on if they put in there.
Oh,
Yeah, it
okay,
depends on
okay.
the verbiage of it. If it's like one of those conditional picks that's based upon a certain amount of playing time,
Oh,
then
okay.
sure. But that's
Yeah,
that's a
but
good question. I got to look at that. If I'm that
that's
team, I'm over there looking and reading everything now. Like, all right, what are the conditions for this? But
the
that's
Jets.
just insane.
Yeah, the Jets just a hot mess though, man.
Hmm. How do you feel about
Called
them letting their
A-Rod.
coach go?
Man, that was crazy. He wasn't
I
the problem. It's a damn offense.
hmm
I'm
Exactly.
pretty
Like one thing we know is that for sure he wasn't calling the offense. We know that, but
I'm pretty sure Aaron Rodgers backdoored his ass.
you
But
confident that's what happened?
yeah, try to get his boy in there. What's his name? Hatchet.
Hackett, yep, he knew Hackett was about to be fired. They say that's the
Yeah,
Hack is
last thing
gone
he was about to
anyway.
do.
He's gone anyways. He ain't the OC no more. He's now, I
Hmm.
think, the QB helper.
what up though, Purple Bar? Yeah, I
QB
don't know.
helper.
The Jets just a hot mess though, man. Like, oh man,
Yeah, I'm loving it.
That's a that's a fall from grace, man. QB helper. I'm like, what you doing for the man? Carrying his playbook for him? Oh
That's basically
man,
all he did. He basically carried A-Rod bags everywhere he went.
what a
yeah,
fall. You go from being head
If
coach.
you if you go back in history, that's the only reason why he got the head coach for the Broncos is because they
Hmm.
thought they were getting A-Rod.
That's
yeah.
right.
And when that fell out, they went and they overspent for what?
I'm thinking who even want that New York Jets job though?
Man.
People on the TV talking about Aaron Rodgers got 2 or 3 more years left. That's what Aaron Rodgers y'all watching.
He got
Need to
one,
be,
maybe two.
man, this
This
need
year
to
and
be his
next year,
last year.
maybe.
Needs to be.
That man look old and slow, man.
Needs to be. All right. Well, I'll go ahead and we'll start to look at. We'll start with the college picks, in which your boy did terrible last week with his college picks and stuff like that. But I'll go ahead and start sharing that. Let's see. Tony says, "Thank God the Vikings didn't hire Hackett." You guys once considered that before, or
I
or
don't know. I
no?
don't think we never did no interview with him. Nobody want no damn hacking.
All
Rumors that Dion taking the New York Jets job.
The
Oh, to get his son at the quarterback spot too.
right. All
I can
right.
see that.
Hold on a second. All right. Bet. Bet. Bet.
oh, I'm gonna pick
All
this
right.
one.
So looking at this is our college picks, guys, and as we can see now, I'm also below 500 here. Had a horrible week last week. Horrible week. But I'm at 29 and 30, still first place by about 5 games. Old man, you're 24 and 35. And so, well, Curtis is doing great. If Curtis had more plays in there, he'd be up there perhaps in front of me right now if we had like the same amount of picks, but 20 and 19. And then Zoe, 18 and 21. Okay.
I'm coming. I'm getting up there.
We're going to see how you did last week.
I don't think his stuff counted for college either.
Oh, man. So none of his stuff counted college or pro.
Man, that shit crazy.
Wow.
So what we're gonna do is you go through it. If you remember what team you was up picking, we'll add you to the point.
Yeah, we're going to have to find a more manual process here.
And I got a note pad up. So when you pick a college team for this, I'll put them down who you pick for
Yeah,
NFL and college.
yeah, that shit crazy though. Cause I don't know, dude.
All right, so let's see. Curtis went 5 and 5. Okay. Was right about Pittsburgh. He chose Boston College. Right about A&M. That was a good pick there. In hindsight, that was a real good pick. Or maybe I just made a real bad pick. West Virginia, Nebraska, chose Michigan, UCF, Duke. We all took Duke, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Miami. Hey, that Miami game, they were down. I remember I text my dad because he's a Hurricane fan. They were down in that one, but like I think fourth quarter it was like 38 to like 17 or something like that in the fourth. I remember, and they just stormed all the way back. And so, what's good? 80s is
80.
in the building, and he's letting it known here. He says, Endizo, tell JB, I don't know who is more of a chump, him or old man.
I
Oh,
thought they've
Oh
been looking
man,
for you,
80s.
man.
Oh man, but what's good with you? We
Hey,
got Braden in the building. Go
so
ahead.
Jay, hey, so look, so I just downloaded it. I mean, not downloaded. I just sent the link you sent me to my phone. I just sent it on my computer, right?
Right.
And I'm about to pick my team off the computer. It should save off of that, right, old man?
man, sure, that's
Yeah,
what I'm using.
and what I would do also is after you do it on your computer, open it up on your phone. Don't change anything, but open it on your phone and see if you can see your picks that you've already made once you open it that way. So try that.
All
So
right,
do it
let me
on the
see.
computer, and then after you do it, check it from your phone just to make sure that you see it from your phone.
Now this week we got who? Wisconsin and Iowa.
All right, but pretty good picks there, 500. All right,
I went
old
five and
man,
five.
you went 5 and 5 as well. Let's see which ones you got. Right, so you got the Pittsburgh one correct. Nobody fell for the North Carolina trap. Boston College chose Mizzou, West Virginia, Rutgers. You was right about Washington. You was right about Washington.
Told you.
Oh, right about Florida there. Okay, chose Duke, and of course Miami. And then okay, so lost the Arizona one. Okay, all right. Now for me, horrible week. I went like three, 3 and 7, 3 and 7.
That's what we need. We need say B downfall.
We don't need that. We don't need that. So we got to have somebody with a winning record. It gives more integrity to what we say. So, but man, Pittsburgh, Boston College, Mizzou, Oklahoma State, Rutgers. I noticed all of y'all chose West Virginia there, so JB was just way off there. Rutgers, Michigan, Florida, Duke, Miami, Arizona. Yeah, a lot of L's here. A lot of L's. All right, so get ready for week 7 here. Golly, week 7 already. Wow,
Time is flying.
absolutely. Let's see. Braden says, JB, do you know who I play in fantasy this week? Oh, I know. I know. I sent you a message in the chat thing, Braden, but it's me versus you, man. I need the win this week. If I can win this week, I can salvage my terrible start to fantasy and at least be in a respectable place. This is a must win for me. Must win. So that means it's going down, Braden, for real.
Hey JB, man, my stuff still ain't saving.
So you did so it's still not saving.
No, I just went on my
Golly.
phone. It's still not saving.
Hmm.
Dang, they don't like you in the zone.
Yeah,
I
because that's
see.
weird. Because like it's not like we're pressing. Like you see, literally what I'm doing when I go through it. All I do is just press
Because
it.
if look, I just hit this link, right?
Right.
Oh no, I probably can't share the screen. But
Yeah.
when I go to my entries, like then none of my teams is saved. But on the computer, you can see my picks.
Oh man, this is man. I gotta. I don't even know what to say about that one.
Dang, they don't like you in the zone. I'll just do what I said. I'll keep your a notepad for where you pick, and then we just
That's
give you the
weird.
point.
Yeah, man, I don't know. That shit crazy.
You just
Yeah,
have to
that
do
is
it like
weird.
that from now on to add to the points for you.
Yeah, that is weird. All right. So we'll go ahead and we'll let old man start us off here with this first one. Washington versus Iowa, aka
Taking
Braden
the
and RC's team.
I'm taking the Huskies again. They're gonna go back to back week with a W.
Okay, okay. Zoe,
Yeah, I got the Huskies too.
man, everybody was convinced from last week's W, huh? But yeah, JB is also taking Washington here. I mean, Iowa's defense, they're good, but they're not the same level that they were the last couple years. And we all know that that offense is still not, operating at an extremely high level, although better than they've been in the last couple years. But still, I like Washington in this one. Their quarterback showed me that he's actually looking pretty good in this system, Will Rogers. So I've got Washington on the road. All right.
Let me see.
Zoe, we'll let you go first with this one, Wisconsin versus Rutgers.
I got Wisconsin.
All right, rocking with Wisconsin here. I like it. I like it. All right, I'll go next. So in this matchup here, oh
My
man, this is
fantasy
a this
bill.
is a tough one here, but I'm gonna rock with Rutgers here at home. I still like what they're doing this season, although they did let me down last week. Nebraska's a pretty good team there. I'm gonna go ahead and go with Rutgers here.
What up, though, Shaq?
Ode.
I have the Rutgers, but you picking them, JP, man, you got me double guessing. Nah, I'm gonna stick with them. I'm gonna keep the night.
Okay, bet, bet, bet. 80 says, I'm confused. Like how JB and Old Man is about real football teams. This is on 2 channels. And so, yeah, 2 channels. 2 channels. And so, but yeah. All right.
Shout out to 80s.
Let's see. Raiden says, oh, sorry, JB. I didn't see your message until now. I thought you just wasn't showing your opponent any respect during this matchup, Braden. Schofield says, let's see, Shaq says they'll need to pay his fantasy bills.
Man, something going on. My shit ain't saving.
Man, I don't know how that's happening, man. Because like this is supposed to be an auto save. It shouldn't matter whether it's phone, whatever the device is. So I don't even know how that's happening.
Yeah,
And
I
this
don't, man.
just recently started happening like the last couple weeks, right? Because you was good the first couple weeks without any issues.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Man. All right, so I'll go first for this one. Ooh, we got ourselves a pretty decent one on paper here. Penn State versus USC. But looking at this matchup there, I just can't trust on USC to be consistent as a team. They play good halves, I feel like. They'll play one good half, one bad half. And that's not enough. And I feel like Penn State, even though they're on the road here, I got Penn State winning this one. All right, old man.
I got Penn State too. They're going. They're gonna go from. They're gonna win 6-0 time.
Yeah,
Okay, Zoe.
I got Penn State too.
I thought you were gonna take SC.
Nah, hell no. Shit, I be.
JB told last week told me I was taking too many chances on teams. I gotta stick to what looks like, like what I know and stuff like that. Don't overthink it with these picks. All right, Zoe, you're up first for this one.
I got Pittsburgh. I got the Panthers.
Okay, they were 5-0 this year, huh? Okay, okay. Zoe, you just saw what Kyle did against Miami.
Man, I don't remember that game. See, that was last week. Shit, I got, I got on the Panthers. Man, they played a good
Okay,
game though.
okay, okay. Let's see. Samuel says you dipping, Samuel. All right, appreciate you for coming
All
through.
right, Samuel.
Absolutely. 80 says GameStop plus Bojangles equals JB. Oh, you already know. You already know. That was the staple right there. That was the staple. Yes. All right. Oh, did you already say yours? Oh, I'm pretty sure I already
No,
asked you. All right.
I'm
Who you
going to.
taking?
I'm going with the Bills. I
All
need
right. So you going with
California to come with
Kyle.
the dub trap
Okay.
game.
It does feel like it, doesn't it? But you know what?
Mhm.
I took a lot of trap games last week and I got trapped. So therefore, I'm going to be playing it. I'm going to go with Pittsburgh here. I'm going with Pittsburgh here at home. I do like how Kyle looked, at times against Miami there, but it could have just been a good week. Pittsburgh's doing something right. We'll see how it goes. But this one I feel like could go either way. So I'm going to rock with the home team. All right, I'll go
Lord,
first with this one. BYU versus the Wildcats here. BYU, they're an impressive 5-0. I like what they do on the defense, and I also like what they're doing offensively here as well. I like, this team, especially in this matchup here. Arizona, while I do love their receiver, like their quarterback, that's just all I see for them right now. So BYU is going to win this one. They're going to slow these guys down. Zoe?
I got BYU. They undefeated at the crib. I gotta roll with them.
Okay, okay. Old?
I love me some T Mac, but I don't think he's gonna be enough to beat BYU. So I'm taking the Cougars too.
All right, we're all taking BYU. Braden says pick quarterback's been playing really good. And so bet that. Bet that. Bet. All right. Let's see. Ode, who you got?
I got the Cougars.
Okay, Washington State. No love for Fresno State.
Nah, I don't. I think the Bulldogs are overrated.
Okay, Zoe.
I got the Cougars too.
All right. All right. Well, JB is also taking Washington State this week. Me and 91% of the country here in this matchup.
Ooh, we go to next game.
JB's
You
gonna go
already know.
first. JB's going first. You
Welcome,
already know. The
welcome, baby.
Ohio State Buckeyes, we have had to think about for a super long time. The last time that we played this team, what happened? I know these kids wasn't a part of that. I get it. But as a fan, I have waited a super long time. We're going down to Oregon here. This team is all we've heard all year long is that we haven't played nobody. And that may be true, but at the same time, we hear it and stuff like that. People have doubted us. They doubt our quarterback situation here with Will Howard here. They're doubting his ability to pass the ball against a decent team. There's a lot of doubt, and Ryan Day understands, like, hey, what's going to be the excuse this year, huh? I mean, Zoe, you might want to cover your ears for this one here, but Michigan ain't it. They ain't it this year.
Oh
So,
no,
so
wait,
what's
wait.
the obstacle?
We on the bye week. We about to get it together.
Oh, really?
We about
You
Y'all
to
better
must be
get a
fit.
better quarterback. Is a
I'm about
better
to say,
quarterback walking through that door?
man. Wait and see.
Nah, it's a better quarterback walking through that door.
unless y'all going back to stealing signs and stuff like
Oh,
that,
I
I
got
don't
him.
see.
I got him.
I don't see this changing.
Okay.
But yeah, against these Oregon Ducks here, I've seen Oregon at times this year where especially a couple. Who was it? Idaho that they played. That Idaho stuck with them. That's a game that historically Oregon should have beat them to the like by 60 points or more and stuff like that. At least 40 points at least. But that one was what a 10-point victory in that matchup there against Idaho. And I don't have to get into Idaho and stuff like that. So I'm come on, come on, come on, Buckeyes. I'm even gonna be streaming the game, y'all. Y'all know
Ooh,
JB don't usually stream Ohio State and all
dang,
like
that
that,
means
but
we
that is the
losing.
game.
What up, though,
Oh,
Scott?
watch it, old.
That
Watch it. Those days are
JB.
done. Those days are done. All right.
Okay.
I might have to pick Oregon now because you're streaming, dude. Come on now.
Oh man, are you really taking Oregon though?
Hell no. You already know who I'm picking. It's Buckeyes all the way this year. We winning it all. We going all the way.
All right, so you. Okay, okay. I take it you're taking Oregon here.
I'm taking Oregon, man. I like that quarterback better than I like y'all quarterback. Y'all
Really,
offense is kind of iffy, but y'all been
really.
playing good football. But I like Oregon to beat y'all though, for real though. Like this, like a real test. I'm trying to see something real quick. Oregon to play way better competition than y'all, and they've been playing good. I like Oregon to beat y'all though. For real. I don't trust your quarterback. He was on the road going to Oregon. They quarterback and they team been playing real good. And that wide receiver y'all so hyped up about, I don't know. He don't like I don't see nothing from him like that. He have his moments though, but I'm taking Oregon, man.
You're taking Oregon.
I think y'all fall a little short due to the quarterback play.
The
All right. You said
disrespect.
they had played better teams. I mean, UCLA. I guess they're a powerhouse. Idaho. I guess they're. I mean, because 24-14 against Idaho. I guess they're a powerhouse. I mean, Boise State dang near beat them 37-34. Now, Boise
Boy,
State
hey,
got a
boy,
Heisman contender in the running
yeah,
back. Well, I give
I was
them
about to
that.
say they got a bad
But
boy in that backfield now.
one man don't do it all, especially at a running back position.
Hey
That's what
man,
I was told.
this college football though.
And so
Hey, Buckeyes got a nasty running back too.
Who y'all
two
running
of them,
back?
two
We
of them.
got two. We took them from Old Mix. We took Sinkins or Sunkins.
Man, never
Yep,
heard of him.
Judkins.
Never heard of the kid.
Man,
Oh,
come
go
on now.
watch
Come
them.
on now, so
Stop the
come on
I
now.
never heard
disrespect.
of it though. I just man, he might be good. I just never heard of him. This
No,
ain't
I'm
no
just
shots to
messing.
y'all. I just never heard of him.
While Michigan's on bye week, you can watch a real team.
Exactly. I hear you. I hear you talking.
It'll be fun to see how it looks against Oregon, though. It will be fun to see how it's put together
So let me
against
ask y'all this though. I know y'all got y'all winning. Do y'all stump Oregon though, or y'all just beat them?
just beat them. Just beat
Oh,
them.
okay.
Should beat them.
Just beat
We
them.
ain't
Come on now.
stopping them. I
Come on now.
wouldn't
They
be
just
stopped if it's a
come on.
3-point game.
Hey,
Come on.
hey, but for real though, how's y'all defense this year?
Honestly, our defense is good, but we about to find out how good. I'm gonna put it like
Right?
that. We about to find out how good. Because it's
Listen,
usually
Pat.
these games like this that's the real test. Like against the teams that we play. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, who
Yeah.
Iowa is that supposed to be the measuring stick for how good our defense really is? I mean, shoot, like we about to find out. I've got
It,
question marks myself.
is
You
your
know,
quarterback? Is your quarterback that guy?
Ooh. Our quarterback, he can use his legs. He can make some throws. Now, he's not a CJ Stroud. That's obvious there, but he's not a Heisman, candidate. But with the weapons around him, he'll do decent. Basically what we have from Kyle McCord, but add a running game to that. Add a running game to that.
I ain't like him
So,
though. I ain't like him at all.
hey, he had us in position. We just need a little bit more from him.
Yeah,
AKA, don't turn that ball over on that last drive. You
Yeah,
know,
for
definitely will
real.
be doing that.
We gonna see. I'm gonna see what y'all. I'm gonna be tuning in. I'm gonna be see what y'all looking like now. I'm gonna be having my.
hey, y'all know how JB is. You'll be able to see without looking at the scoreboard. You tune in, see your boy JB live in that game and stuff like that. I'm probably gonna be sweating and stuff like
Don't
that. But if you see
don't
I'm
go.
all smiles,
If
we
y'all
doing good.
lose, man, don't go MIA on me now. I
If
text
we
you, call
lose,
your phone.
Hey,
JB's
You don't
never
text me
allowed
back
to
till Tuesday and
team another
Wednesday.
game.
you've seen me year after year, and man, I hate saying this statement out loud, but you've seen me year after year lose to you guys, and I'm still the same guy
I'm just
afterwards.
saying, don't
Just a
go
little
MIA
heartbroken.
talking about I've been busy.
Hold on now. If they lose, JB, you are never, ever, ever allowed to team another Buckeyes game again.
Now he gonna show
Come
you that
on now.
Michigan Ohio State game.
Oh, you already know that. That's a lot. That's a lot. I got to
For
be there for
sure.
the revenge.
I
This is
like
the
it.
Got to
game
be
I'm
there.
watching though, coming up right here. Ole Miss and
Ooh,
LSU.
LSU.
that's
Yeah, yeah.
another one. I wish it
There's
came
two.
on at a different time. I really wish it
What
came
time
on
they?
at a
Oh, they
different
both come
time.
on the same time.
Same
Yeah.
time. Same
I
time.
So I'm
thought y'all
gonna have
played
it.
at
I'm gonna
night.
have one on the
We
phone
do.
and one on the
We do.
TV.
Oh, they play at night too.
Yep, both of them are 7:30 Eastern games. I'm on Central Time, so it shows Central Time here, but both of these are at 7:30 Eastern Time. The early game is when like I guess the top early game for me is the Oklahoma Texas game, which is like I think that's a 12 o'clock Eastern game, if memory serves me right. Oklahoma versus
Hey,
Texas.
hey man,
But
how do you picks even go? I've been meant to ask you that. Like I
in
ain't see
terms of
Ohio. This is my first time seeing Ohio State even on this damn list. Is you making this list,
honestly,
JB?
now JB has nothing to do with this list.
It's
JB does
it's
not make it.
auto. It's auto generated.
I believe it's just the games that are they just focusing on I don't even know what they're going by, honestly, for when they come
Me
up with these
neither. Cause
matchups.
I
Because I was
seen
thinking
Michigan.
that too. Because
I
there's a lot
seen
of
Michigan a few
matchups
times.
that aren't up there. So I don't know how they go about selecting which games that they have, but they're the ones that handpick it each week.
And I'm fucking with you. I know you don't do that though, but
I'm like, JB may do a lot of things, but not this. Oh yeah. All right, let's see. But all right, so you know what, Zoe? Who you got out of this one? Ole Miss and LSU.
I'm going with the home team, man. They about to go crazy in Louisiana. I
All
ain't
right,
lying
so you
to
about
you.
to go with
I'm
LSU.
going with the
Okay.
home team.
Okay.
What's their record?
Both teams have only lost one time, but
Oh,
LSU's 4-1 and Ole Miss is 5-1.
okay. I'm going with LSU. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Okay. Because LSU, their loss, was it to USC or was
Who?
it
LSU?
Virginia? Yeah, who was LSU lost to?
Man, I hope
I
it
forgot
wasn't
who it was.
USC.
And so
Shit,
if
I
you
gotta
remember
redo my
old,
pick then. Hold on, let me double check
yeah,
then.
I don't want to be wrong about that one. But
Shit, they lost to USC. Shit, I ain't picking
I
they
know that
ass.
for Ole Miss, they lost to Kentucky, in which hey, Kentucky, really good
Kentucky
team.
good though.
Really good team. Just don't have the rankings next to it, but they've got a squad.
They lost
But
to USC.
all right,
Oh
so they
man.
did use the US to
Oh,
USC.
that was the first game of the season, so I give them that.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, college football's week to week. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I
So
give
he's
them
got
that.
LSU. Old man, who
No,
you got?
I got Ole Miss.
Ooh,
I
so
like
y'all
that.
both took a
I like
side.
that. I
Y'all
like
See,
both
that.
I'm
took
gonna be watching these for two players: Trey Harris, the wide receiver from Ole Miss, and Campbell, the left tackle from LSU, because those are the two players I want New England to get in the
Oh
draft.
man, oh stop with the New England. Oh man,
I'm talking
you do
about
this,
the draft, fool. I'm
man.
already thinking about the draft.
You do
Leave
this
me
all day
alone.
on Twitter. All old man do is old man got a whole wish list on New England Patriot players, man.
And what do I say at the beginning? I know it won't happen, but if Wolf is smart, he would da. Which he
This man
would
got a
be.
whole wish list, JB. I'm like,
But
damn.
I
Oh,
tell him I know it ain't gonna
every
happen. I
time
can
I
have
get
a
on
wish
Twitter,
list.
old man wants somebody.
Oh man. Oh man. All right. So
I keep it real though. I tell everybody we ain't getting them though.
You just
Ole
throwing it out
Miss
there.
versus LSU.
My
Oh man,
brother
this
can't
is
have a
very
wish list.
tough.
That's how it
This is very tough right here. I mean,
is.
because LSU's defense is not built to slow down Ole Miss offense. So Ole Miss offense won't have the same issues that a Kentucky brings defensively or that an A&M would bring in
Well, Ole
terms of
Miss
like
do
that.
good.
But Ole Miss do good. They're great at passing. They can do that. They can also they got a little running back, but it's mostly they're excellent at passing. Jackson Dart, great quarterback. So I like him against this defense. But for Ole Miss defense versus LSU's offense, I'm not 100% sure how confident I am in their defense, but it's enough to where I'll choose Ole Miss to win this one in a game that I feel will go to overtime in this matchup.
Ooh, not
Ole Miss versus
overtime.
LSU, overtime. And I wouldn't be surprised if it reaches three overtimes with these two
Damn.
offenses. So
Do we know? I'm trying to figure out. I forgot his name, but the Ole Miss head coach. I think he needs to get more credit. Even the OC, because if you
Lane
watch them
Kiffin,
last year, if you watch them last year compared to this year,
mhm,
last year they ran the ball more than anybody. This year, their passing game is way better. Like they are getting it out quicker and everything.
Yeah, how's
he
the
needs
defense
credit.
this year?
It depends when they want to show up. They good, but they get tired very easily from the games I watch. I watched 2 games and their defense like slowed down a lot.
Where D Wood shit, I don't know.
And
I don't
so,
know. At
okay,
home,
bet, bet,
shit.
bet. My man said at home.
At home, shit.
Okay,
Lane
okay.
Clifton, that's his name.
Who?
Lane Kiffin.
Yeah, yeah, Lane Kiffin. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, ooh, wait a minute. When did Iowa State get ranked number 11? How did that happen so fast? It was just yesterday. I felt like that they barely got by with that miracle against Iowa. Now they're ranked 11? Oh
That
my goodness.
I was waiting for. I was waiting for that when we go through the top 20, whatever. Wait,
Wow.
I'm gonna bring that up. But why are they 11?
Wow. Well, old man, we'll let you go first with this one.
I'm going with the Mountaineers.
Okay, going with 13% of the country here at home, West Virginia. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Zoe, you're a man of the people.
I'm going with the away team.
Okay, he said he's going with Iowa State. He's not going to mess around with this one.
Nah, I'm going
I
with
hope the
I.
people fail you.
The people never fail me. I'm for the people.
He's for the people. Oh man. Oh man, I got to think about this one.
Go with the
West
home team, man.
Virginia.
Go with old man. Yo, Ohio.
West
How both
Virginia
y'all
at
Ohio
home.
State fan and New England Patriots fan? Y'all related?
and Lakers. And
You
Lakers
know,
fan.
I had wondered that when we first like got to know each other and stuff like that. I was like, man, this man, all his favorite teams are my favorite teams. I was like, how in the world did that happen? Because it's not an easy path to come up with that combination that I got and
Hell
stuff
no.
like
New
that.
England
So,
and Ohio State, that don't even go together.
and the Lakers as well. I'm like,
Y'all Laker
so
fan or LeBron fan?
Lakers, Lakers.
Don't
Uh,
ever disrespect me and call me a LeBron fan, please.
oh
I'm
no,
like,
no, my
it
bad.
took me years to accept LeBron. He was
Oh,
my
I
My
know.
biggest.
bad,
I
man.
know. I'm letting you know.
You
I hate
stepped on a
that.
hornet's
No.
nest with that one.
LeBron, I'm a Laker fan. I go wherever LeBron go.
See, let me tell you for me what it is when it comes to LeBron James, real quick. Because, like, growing up, obviously, Kobe Bryant, that was my guy and all like that. That was my NBA player. So, those Laker with Kobe Bryant and stuff like that, that was all for me. But my brother, he was a LeBron James fan. And all I would hear I'm talking about like the Cleveland, the first time around Cleveland Cavaliers version of LeBron James, stuff like that. He would just always say LeBron was better. When I knew for a fact at that time, LeBron had not accomplished what he's accomplished
This your
now, and
little
that was
brother?
yep.
How
hmm
old is he? 20
He,
something?
he about 3.5 years younger than me and stuff like that. So at that 27 age
Yeah,
and stuff like that. So
that sounds
yep.
about right.
So yeah, we would go back and forth, and it became like real strong, like dislike of LeBron because of that. Because I was like, how you gonna just hop over, Kobe like that? Then everybody started comparing LeBron to Michael Jordan as if Kobe Bryant didn't exist and stuff like that. And I was like, wow, okay, the man literally left Cleveland and said, I can't do it. And all like that, joined forces in Miami with Dwayne Wade, who before the injury was being compared to, like the second coming of possible. I heard some people talking about Michael Jordan. Now, I was in Miami at the time, so that's why they were making that before the injuries. Again, before the injuries and all like that started kicking in, they were making comparisons of that. Chris Bosh, all of them. We get how that played out. Now, I'm gonna cut it there, but basically, what I do appreciate though is the fact that he joined the Lakers and nobody else would. I looked at Carmelo Anthony earlier, back when he could have helped us. He didn't want to come play for us and stuff like that. And I was like, oh man, that's how you gonna do it, Melo? Like you really? He wait till he got old to come and play for us and
But
all like
listen,
that.
I ain't gonna lie though, man. Like Kobe was that guy though. I can't lie. Kobe, after he retired, because at first I ain't like Kobe, but after he retired, you know what I'm saying? You like, damn, Kobe was that guy. He was an animal. He was a
hmm
killer. But like, I hate when people could like LeBron James is just a different person. Like his
hmm
whole everything. Like you can't name one NBA player that came out of high school with the hype LeBron had, and LeBron lived up to the hype. No matter how you, he ain't got many rings like Kobe but LeBron lived up to the hype for so many years and still playing good right now. And he what
Yep.
40 years old?
Yep. I believe he's 40. Yeah, he's got to be 40 now. I mean, it's got to
LeBron
be.
been in the NBA longer than he been alive, been a regular person. Like LeBron, man, he lived up to the hype, man. And he at the end of the day, he is his own person.
Hmm.
You can't take you no matter what y'all say, you can't take away what LeBron did in the NBA though.
Right.
He
Now,
ain't no he ain't no Kobe though. I give you that, but
oh yeah, like
yeah.
hey, the picture I just painted, that was JB from years ago. I've made my peace with LeBron. He's been on my Lakers since, for a good while now. So I've made my peace with him. But I'm just explaining what it was for me growing up and stuff like that, how I felt about LeBron. So, that diehard Laker fan, but with LeBron, it's like I appreciate what he's done. I respect what he's done and stuff like that, but it's not on the same level as it was with Kobe in terms of
No,
admiration,
no, hell
basically.
no. Kobe was a sharpshooter with that ball. Kobe will tell you though, while I'm passing on the ball, I see them practice every day. LeBron, on the other hand, LeBron trying to give you the light, try to let you rise up in the moment. Like you can say what you
Hmm.
want to say. LeBron didn't made Kyrie. I know Kyrie was nice for LeBron got there, but he took Kyrie on that on he put Kyrie on another level when he teamed up when he went back to Cleveland.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. All right. So, oh man, got us off topic here. Got us talking a little basketball here, and I still haven't said who I picked here. But I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna trust the people with this one here. I'm gonna choose Iowa State. I'm gonna trust the people there.
The people ain't gonna lead us wrong.
All right. So I'll go first with this one. Kansas State versus Colorado here. I got Kansas State for me. I believe their defense is good, and that's gonna slow down Colorado enough. I got Kansas State. Ode.
I got them too. I got the Wildcats. I don't trust Buffalo's O line. I don't trust their O line at all.
That's a
I
big one.
think Sanders might be running for his life and seeing ghosts this game.
Man, I'm going with Buffalo. Y'all crazy. They coming off a bye week with that explosive offense. This is gonna be a shootout. I'm going with Buffalo, man.
Okay.
I'm going
Okay.
with Juror Sanders. He's gonna be doing this all day.
I'm hoping the computer saves your picks. I really am.
Yeah,
Oh,
he do.
I got him. Don't worry.
Samuel, you're back, Samuel? Okay, bet, bet, bet.
I got every single pick he made down in the notebook.
All right, let's see how many points. Ooh, how many points have we scored?
I got 55.
Let's see. Eight. Take a little calculator real quick. I'm gonna say. All right, because I know what I got the final score to be. All right, 52. Got Ohio State winning 28-24.
Ohio State.
Yep. Should not be a surprise right there.
I thought it was the Buffalo game for the final score.
No, it says
No,
Ohio State versus Oregon.
Oh damn, I didn't even see that.
And
I got
let's see.
55. Shit.
Samuel
Y'all ain't
says, "Am I sick?" And so I'm not currently sick right now. I did have a lot of things come up though over the past weekend, so I appreciate you checking in. But right now, JB feeling good. JB's feeling good. So I'm looking forward to being able to stream again, do some play-by-plays. So, because it's been what, like an entire
weak.
week since the last time I streamed. So
Yeah, that your people, man, they been barbarian me, asked me where JB at. I said, man, shit. He at home, man. Shit.
that's your response to everybody. He at home,
Yeah. I'm
and
like,
if he
shit.
ain't home, he need to be home.
Hell yeah. He better be at home. Shit. This
Skull
nine
says
o'clock at night.
maybe.
Shit.
Skull says maybe a boss, but not the goat. Samuel says great news. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Really, I do. Oh yeah. All right. So that's our picks here for this, and we'll look at the top 25 real quick before we switch over to the NFL. See the actual rankings here. You guys should be able to see that. All right. So we'll look at the top six here, and look at this top six here. I mean, if you told me at the beginning of the season that you'd have Miami right there at number six, Penn State at number four, in which I know that throughout the course of the season, Penn State tend to get up there in that top 10. That's not a surprise for them, but to be at number four at this point of the season for Penn State, What are you guys thinking? Like when you see this top six, what stands out to you? You see anybody fraudulent here?
I'm surprised
Let's.
Miami. Thank you. I told you I got that damn cold. I'm trying to shake.
Hmm.
The only shock on this list for me though, for real, is Miami. Like I could expect Ohio State and Penn State to be undefeated right now because they ain't played nobody. And Oregon is the good school. And Texas had everybody coming back. I knew they were gonna be good this year. I really think they're gonna win it all this year though, but I'll probably say Miami. Like I ain't know nothing about that quarterback they got until this year.
Hmm. I'm gonna say this. Miami right now, an impressive 6-0. They're clearly the best team in the state without doubt. And I love what their quarterback is doing. He has brought an element to this Hurricane team that they just have never had in the program for quite some time. Like I'm talking a long time. Especially like even when they was winning like their titles and stuff like that, they wasn't getting this type of production at the quarterback position. So this is just good for them. But at the same time, Miami barely they had to come back. They had to come storming back against Cal. And no offense to Cal, but Cal's not exactly a top 25 team, you know? And then let's not forget a couple of weeks ago when they played against Virginia Tech and how they easily could have lost that game, if things would have worked out a little different with the replay. So, right now you are 6-0 and you got to find ways to win, and they are doing that, but they need to, you know, stay on it. Stay on it. Because they easily could have had a loss or two. But let's see. I look at this list, and I get where everybody's at because we had a lot of teams lose last week. There was a lot of teams that got upset, so that's why the list is what it is right now. But when it's all said and done, Penn State will not finish in that top five when the season's done, in my humble opinion. But that's what I see. But for right now, for them being number five, I get it. There's a lot of teams that did lose. Old man, any thoughts?
No, I was done say Miami. I
Okay.
wouldn't think they would
Okay.
be up there.
I'm sure Mr. JB is disappointed in you guys. My dad, he's like, y'all talking down on the Hurricanes. Let's see. Skull says Texas and Ohio State haven't played anyone. And so that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Absolutely. But that's going to change this week. Oh, I forgot. My bad, Zoe. I forgot Texas did play Michigan. But
I hear
I guess
y'all.
the fact
I hear
remains.
y'all with that speak. Listen, I ain't paying that no attention, man. We going through something right now. It's cool.
That's right. And so, Mike, what's good? Somehow I knew it was you, Mike, instantly and all like that. Of course, probably because of the mod symbol there. But yeah, wisdom tooth gone. It had to be gone because I woke up. It was like severe headache Saturday, and so I really thought I was going to finish before the stream. But it took the man about 2-3 hours before he even started to numb my mouth to take out the tooth. And so, and yes, JB was awake the whole time. So, but yeah, I appreciate you checking in though. I'm so glad that is out. RC, what's good?
RC,
What's
my boy.
good? All right, we'll move on to the next tier. All right, so 7 through 16 here. So Bama dropped 6 spots to number 7. Do you guys feel like number seven's fair in terms of that, considering that they lost to Vanderbilt?
Yeah, hell yeah, that's fair.
I'm hearing some people, now this is not JB talking, but some people saying that that's the worst loss in college football history.
Man, I was shit. It's shit right there. Vanderbilt, man. I ain't sold on Alabama quarterback though, for real.
I mean, they put up 35. I mean, they lost that game because their defense. Their defense couldn't make plays to get them off the field, especially like now, years past, that would have never happened. But I feel like this Vanderbilt team is better, way better than any other Vanderbilt teams of the last, couple years. Like you got to go back some years to find a Vanderbilt team that was this decent, in my opinion. Like probably back to maybe like when Jay Cutler was there, unless I'm skipping a year or something like that.
Oh,
But
he played for them.
yeah, he played for Vanderbilt. That's about the last time that I can recall really thinking about Vanderbilt at all, other than the time where they ushered out the female kicker and she made, history by being the first female
Oh, yeah, I
kicker.
remember that.
That's the only other time that Vanderbilt's even crossed my mind for the most part. But looking at this list, Tennessee fell 4 spots. They lost to who again? Who did Tennessee lose to
They
last
lost
week?
last week, didn't they?
Yeah, they lost last week. I'm trying to remember who they had lost to. Oh, do you remember?
Uh, I'll look it up real quick.
Okay, yeah, because I forgot who they lost to. But them falling 4 spots there, understandable. Clemson's been skyrocketing. Like ever since their early season loss to Georgia, they've been skyrocketing. But then again, it's like I guess who has Clemson played since then? It comes
Tennessee
down to
lost.
that.
Tennessee lost to Arkansas,
Oh, that's right. They lost to the Razorbacks. Ooh, that's right.
14-19.
To the Razorbacks. Okay. Okay. Samuel says Tennessee versus the Razor. Appreciate that, Samuel. Skull says that Vandy is having one of those good every 15 years type of things. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. So yeah, so this year, but even so, with this being, a good year, that's still a loss that they know that they shouldn't have had. They know that, but they let their guard down. They said it's Vandy. And what's funny is that Nick Saban 2 days prior said that every team in the SEC is difficult to play in except Vandy, because we'll have more fans than they do. And I'll be danged. After he said
Man,
that, he must have fed some rat poison to his own former team. And so Mike says the popcorn game and Papa John's game. And so, you know what? After we get through this, let me fire up the old tablet here and look at the entire schedule. I probably can tell you that off the top of my head. So obviously the Papa John's games, and again, when we say Papa John's games, Zoe, that's our best game that we're looking forward to for us personally this upcoming week. And then your popcorn game is your second best game. The best game, obviously, for me, Ohio State versus Oregon, because like this is where the season really begins for us right here. So, I mean, obviously, the other games that we played, it was just one of those things where it's like, just don't look bad in those matchups. Do what you're supposed to do, all of that stuff. But this is where the season starts to really get, competitive and fun at this point, and we really can find out what we're made of at this point. So definitely that Ohio State Oregon game. That one is the Papa John's one for me. And my second best game for the popcorn game would be the Ole Miss versus LSU game. Two teams with tremendous offenses. So how do you defensively make enough plays to slow down your opponent's offense in that matchup there? It's a shame they come on at the same time, but that's my second one there. And honorable mentions would be Texas and Oklahoma because I mean that rivalry usually delivers more times than not. So, but this year, I wonder if it'll be as close this year. I wonder. Skull says, "Yep, Texas will find out about the SEC." And so, oh yeah, it's a grind. It's a grind. That's one of the best things as to why, with it being now a 12-team playoff there, because we all know how brutal the SEC is in comparison to other conferences. There's no secret about that. It's extremely brutal in the SEC. You just look at all the teams that are up there in the top, 20, and it tells you everything that you need to know. Everything that you need to know. So to lose a game and to understand you still got your goals ahead of you, I like that aspect for college football. So that way we can avoid, cupcake schedules in the future.
yeah,
All right. You guys have your favorite games, second favorite matchups to look forward to this week?
shit.
You
Like
took mine.
Samuel said, I say Ohio State probably be the best game I'm watching. Then I like that Georgia Mississippi game.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
I think that's gonna be a good one.
okay. Old?
You took mine, JB. I was gonna say Ole Miss, because I already told you why.
That's right. Good old Ole Miss. Okay, okay. All right. But yeah, looking at this list here, let's see. Got Notre Dame. I mean, look at how many teams. I did notice that as well. Like we got two teams ranked number 11, and later on, there's going to be a couple teams that are also ranked the same. Let's see, Clemson at 10. All right, and then A&M shooting up 10. My respect for A&M is shooting up as well. Like my confidence in them as a team is also shooting up. Samuel said he's got LSU. Skull says, "Yep, my team has 2 losses." You say LSU and Able, Mississippi, they play Bama this week, and so, oh man, oh man. All right, so we'll go down to Boise State at 17. I mean, Watching Boise State running back, that's exciting. That's exciting. He's
Man,
going against Hawaii. That's 200 yards on the ground right there.
we
That's
like
200 yards.
what is he though? What is he? A freshman
In
or
terms
what?
of his year, I don't know what year he's in, but I assume that he's got to be like
He about to be a rich man.
it's right. I mean, because you run like that, but that's a good question. I got to see what year is Boise State running back in. Oh, if you can look that up for us, that'd be great there.
Boise State.
Yeah, Boise State's running back. What year is he in? Let's see. Kansas State at 18. I do like it. I do like it. No complaints here. Indiana also at 18 and Oklahoma. So if these three teams now Oklahoma and Kansas State, I could see both of them being at that 18 spot. I could see
This is
that. And then
this draft.
Indiana, what they're doing. So he's available this draft. He's coming out.
Yeah. Austin, whatever, Zinke, or whatever his last name.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's available in 2025.
Okay. Well, as a running back, he got to come out. It wouldn't matter if it's a junior, senior. If you can come out after this kind of a season, oh, you got to come out. You got to. Absolutely. Okay. Now Mizzou dropped 12 spots. They were previously number 9. They dropped 12 spots. That's a big fall there. Big fall from grace. But I mean, A&M handled them, exposed some weaknesses. All right. So Pitt 5-0. They're ranked 22. Obviously, we mentioned they play Cal. Now, the Fighting Illini, they've been a good story. They've been a good story this year. I mean, because this has got to be the best team since the Juice Williams era with the Fighting Illini, and that's going back to like what 2007, 2008, I think. So just seeing them up there, that's pretty good. Oh man, Zoe, they got your team still in there, 24.
We're gonna move up when we come back off that bye week.
Oh, you guys play the Fighting Illini when you come back. That's gonna be an
We we
interesting
we
one.
about to be on the we about to win out.
Y'all about to win out?
Yeah.
Okay, we heard it here first. We
Yeah.
heard it here
I'm
first.
putting that down in a note right now.
Go ahead, put it down. I ain't lying to you. We about to
And
get
then
people healthy, get the offense together.
SMU at the bottom. Okay. All right, let's see. Mike says, has Arch Manning played yet? Yeah, Arch got to play. How many starts has it been, guys? Like
I
two
think
starts,
two.
or was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know for a
Two
fact
and a
at least
half.
two. So yeah, so he's done good. Now, obviously, the teams that Texas has played during those times, you can't compare it to when,
What up, though,
Quinn
Barber
Ewers
for
was
life?
going against Michigan. But yeah, he's looked good. He's done what they needed for him to do, but they just haven't played, I guess, anybody tough during the time that he had to start. So it was like perfect timing for him to get, his feet wet, get in there, and he looked good. He showed off that mobility as well. Let's see. Skull says then after Bama they play Oklahoma, then Texas, A&M, Vandy, Mizzou, Clemson. Oh man, that's a lot, Skull. That's a lot. Samuel says NCAA college
Let's
football
go.
playoff.
What's the deal?
Oh yeah, shout out to you guys coming through here, Skull Nation. All right, so that's our top 25. So now we will let's see any other teams that got some votes here. Southern Cal got 98 votes. Nebraska,
Hey, hold on one
Navy's
second, JB.
good.
Hold on one second.
Uh huh. Yep. Navy. All right, so I will switch over to the NFL real quick. Well, yeah, how are you guys doing today? All right, so all right, Ode. So once again, we are tied. Let's see. Purple and Gold says good tonight. That's what's
Well,
up. That's what's up. I mean, oh man, what can I say? I mean, tell me this now. Tell me this. When it comes to the Vikings defensively, you guys educate JB because all I see is that you guys put in the work. I look and I'm like, man, another win here for the Vikings here. But defensively, is it more so the pass rush that's like, I guess, the bread and butter for the Vikings defense, or just break down the defense, level by level from the D line to the linebackers to the secondary and explain to me what's the best unit Are there any weaknesses there defensively? Because when I look, I don't see it. But explain it, JB, there, 'cause I don't get to watch enough Minnesota games to be able to, break that
What
down.
our weakness?
Yeah, defensively. I mean, just
I
break down, each position. Obviously it doesn't have to be a glaring hole, but just, what's the strengths, the core of that defense,
the
and stuff
the,
like that.
the strength for sure is the pass rush in our D line, and our weakness will probably be the secondary if you can, get the right matchup. But our defense line been putting pressure on the quarterbacks and been slowing the run
Hmm.
down. So our defense has been playing real good football. They've been getting a lot of takeaways, getting a lot of sacks, quarterback hits, quarterback hurries. They playing real good football all across the board for real though.
Y'all got
But
Gilmore, right?
yeah, Gilmore, he our veteran quarterback in the
Pass led.
backfield. He say what?
I didn't hear what he said before he dipped there.
Something about New England. Yeah, something about New England. They weren't
Probably
trying to
said he
hear that.
wanted Gilmore back, probably.
Yeah, they weren't hearing that shit. But no, but the Vikings look good though, for real though. But our we got to keep it going. We got a
Hmm.
good run team coming up after the bye week. Detroit want to run that football, so it's
Yeah.
gonna be a good game for the Vikings this upcoming after our bye week. But and we
Okay.
should be getting TJ Hawkinson back in a few weeks, so that's a big plus too for our
Ooh, good
offense.
Hawkinson. That will be. That. How many games has he been out?
He ain't played none this year.
Oh wow. Oh
Yeah,
wow. So, oh
he
man,
ain't
that
played
means
with
whoever took him in fantasy football just had him just sitting on the sideline, waiting,
sitting
praying
on
for his
ice.
day. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Mike says Nick Sirianni last game. Ooh, is that the next person that's going to be out? I mean, his team has been like banged up pretty bad. So you got to give him a little bit more time here. But hey, if this doesn't change this season, it will be the last season for him. Let's see. Let's go. It says you guys play too much zone coverage and give up everything underneath. And so I mean, because that's all quarterbacks really have time for. It sounds like because you guys are putting the clamps on them with that D line, so they really ain't got time to look downfield. So they taking what they can get. And let's see, 67 yards rushing per game, and so that's nasty work there.
Yeah,
That's nasty work there. Throughout the course of a game, NFL teams coming in there. Oh man, that's putting in work. That's putting in work. Okay, okay. And you say most of the Vikings hate is coming from Lion fans, and so because they thought it was going to be their year this year. They thought it was going to be their year this year. I thought it was going to be as well, but hey, Minnesota came in there and said not so. Addition by subtraction, moved on from Kirk, and shoot, nobody mentions Kirk down there in Minnesota. I'm sure nobody.
hell no, for what? Shit, I don't give a fuck. We was 0-5. I still won't be missing no damn Kirk. But I ain't gonna lie, Brian A B Flow is a different coordinator.
Hmm. That's right. That's right. Got you guys still got him. Okay, okay. Bet. All right. So Zoe, it's hard to track what you did last week and stuff like that with your picks because they just keep not saving. I don't know. It's like somebody got a personal grudge against you and all like that.
Man,
But oh man, who knows? Maybe it's a Washington fan and upset about what you guys did in the championship game. Maybe that's what it is.
I don't know
But
what's going on.
we'll start with Lewis's pick. See how he did last week. All right. So he didn't make any picks last week. Okay, but he did get the San Francisco pick correct this week though. So I'll give him that. All right. Let's see. All right, 6-6 from last week. Didn't do that one there, so that one doesn't count. But obviously got Minnesota right, 23-17. Got the Bears right. Baltimore. How about Baltimore, man? How about
They
how about Lamar?
man,
I'm
Lamar been
excited
balling.
for that Lamar versus Jaden Daniels. We get
Yeah,
two quarterbacks. That's basically the future of if you're a coach. Obviously, you want a guy who can win you, championships like a Tom Brady. But just from like a athlete perspective, to have two guys that can run like crazy, and then when they get going throwing, they can throw it too. Oh man, I'm excited for that matchup there.
that's gonna be a good game.
And then Dolphins won that one. Chose the Colts. Can't blame them there. Can't blame them at all for that one. Houston, Washington took the Raiders. 49ers, Rams, Seahawks, Steelers, and then didn't do that one. So okay, okay, all right. So again, Zoe, your picks were all voided, so we didn't get the we won't be able to see what you did. But oh, starting off the week on the wrong foot, took the Seahawks. Oh man, oh you went 10-4. You
Ten
went
and
10 and
four.
4. Okay. Falcons, Vikings, Bears,
Man, y'all stay on my Vikings, man.
Ravens. Man, they're the safest picks in the book right now, man.
Uh, uh-uh.
Dolphins, Colts, Texans, Washington, took the Raiders. Right about the Cardinals. I feel
What
like you
I
choose the
tell you?
Cardinals almost
What I
every week.
tell you?
Packers, Seahawks, Steelers, and the Chiefs. Okay.
And I was only 5 points off from getting the points right.
You
All right.
lucky man, ain't say.
All right. I went 9-5, a modest 9-5. Falcons, Vikings, Bears, Ravens, that Patriot
Man,
pick.
what's going on with the Bengals, man?
Well, I mean, they didn't they went to overtime, right? In that last matchup there against the Ravens there,
Yeah, lefty.
they went to overtime. That's
They
why he did
still
miss that
lost
kick.
though. Shit, they still
Still
shit.
lost. Still lost. Still
They keep
lost.
on losing. How good is
That's
Joe
right.
Burrow? Shit.
Hey, that's the question. That's the let's go. Let's see. Let's go says that should be a good one. Bet. All right, Bills and Texans. All right, took the Commanders. I actually did choose the Broncos. I'm a little surprised. Why did I choose the Broncos in that one? I
I
can't remember
don't
why I
know.
chose them, but it worked out.
Because
49ers.
Adams wasn't playing.
That's right. Adam's not playing.
Oh yeah,
Dysfunction at the
Crosby
quarterback
ain't playing
position.
either.
And, oh yeah, that's right. And I told myself that Bo Nix, prior to this game, had played. I looked at all the defenses that they played against. Every single one was a like at least a top. I'll say top 12, top 14 defense. All of them. And I said this is the worst defense that he's going to play. So if he's going to show anything, it would have had to been in that one. And I was thinking because had to start him in fantasy football because my other quarterback was on a bye week. So yeah, it worked out. It worked out. Packers. Wrong about the Seahawks here. Steelers. Of course, the Chiefs. Okay.
The
All
Seahawks ain't
right. So,
shit no more.
and that's it. So me and O, we're tied right now for the best record. All right. So we'll go ahead and get these picks started here. All right. So O, we'll give you the honors of going first here. Jaguars and
I'm
Bears.
going with Chicago.
All right. So
I
he's going to
ain't
go with
never
the Bears.
picking the Jaguars. They bunch of mid.
Okay. So he's never going with the Jaguars here. Okay. Zoe.
I got damn. Who did I pick? I got Chicago.
All right. You got Chicago. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and take. I'm going to take the Jaguars, actually. I'm going to take the Jaguar. I think Bigsby's going to have a big game. And combination of their running backs, Jaguars finally got a win against Indianapolis. A little bit of confidence here. They're a streaky team, good or bad, streaky team. I'm gonna
I
give them
don't
this one. I'm
I
gonna go with
don't
the
trust
upset.
Trevor Lawrence against that defense.
It's gonna be an ugly one, but I'm gonna give them the upset here. All right, next up, Cardinals versus Packers. I'll go first with this one, and I'm going to choose Green Bay here at home. Oh, something tells me you'll take the Cardinals.
Nope. I'm picking the Packers.
Okay. It did not say it for me. Okay, there it is. Zoe.
Oh, hold on 1 second, TB. It won't even let me click.
Okay, bet.
Like, it
Skull
won't even let me
says,
pick my team.
"Oh wow."
I'm taking the Cardinals in this game.
Is it
Let's see.
letting you
Skull
pick
Skull
in the
says he's
zone?
experiencing it. Also says that the Chiefs pick didn't save for you, and you believe you took the Jags as well. Oh man.
Yeah, it's not even letting me pick. I'm gonna back out.
Skull says Cardinals because he will never pick the Packers. He's standing on business with this one. Okay, I like it. I like it. Lefty says 17 and 0. Let's go. 17 and 0.
Yes, sir.
Oh
All
man,
right,
so
let
I
me pick
mean,
my team now. We all good. Yeah,
okay, bet.
I want 20 and oh shit.
He said that's what matters here. That's what matters. Going 20
Hell
and 0.
yeah, shit.
Okay, bet. You good, old?
yeah, I'm good. That's
All right.
crazy. It never did that to me. It wouldn't let me pick or nothing.
Hmm. Yeah, it's glitching all over the place, but it's really glitching with Zoe though. That's for
Man.
sure. Well, who you got, Zoe?
In which game?
For the did you already choose between the Cardinals and Packers?
I got the Cardinals.
All right, he's taking the Cardinals here. Okay. All right. All right. So Zoe, we'll let you go first with this one. Colts and Titans.
Shit, I think Joe Flacco playing. I'm taking Indy.
All right. So he's got Indy. Okay. Oh, you ready to make your pick?
Yeah, I got the Colt too. I'm not. I don't trust Will Levis at all.
All right. All right. I'm going to hesitantly choose Indianapolis because I thought Anthony Richardson seems like he's to the point where he's not ruled out, and I think that he might potentially play. So if he plays, then it's going to be a lot closer than it should be. If Flacco plays, then great. But either way, they'll beat whatever Tennessee throws out there because Tennessee's only win has came against Miami, I think. So yeah, Indianapolis.
Can we skip this one?
Unfortunately, we cannot. I'll go first. I'm rooting for Drake May. I don't mind being wrong for this one. I would love to come back and see it red here, but common sense prevails. Houston by a lot.
Yeah, I'm going with Houston too.
All right. So everybody's got Houston. Let's see. Skull says Colts and Texans. Samuel says he's got Tennessee. Okay. Samuel says he's standing on Tennessee for that previous matchup against Indianapolis. Okay. All right. Buccaneers versus the Saints, guys. And remember, there's no well, we don't they say Derek Carr is a game time decision, but they pretty much already showed their hand that Spencer Rattler will get the call most likely to start. So do keep that in mind when you make your picks here. So Zoe,
Ain't no way hell I'm taking no damn Spencer Rattler against no Buccaneers. I'm taking the Bucks.
all right. He said he doesn't give a buck about that guy. He's taking the Bucks. Okay.
Yeah.
Old.
I got the Buccaneers, but however, if this was Rattler's not like second or third game, I'd be taking the Saints.
Okay. Okay. My boy Spence, I remember when we were talking during the NFL preseason, and I said he was one of my candidates to where if he gets an opportunity to shine, I anticipated that he would be like, you know how the NFL every couple of years has a guy that comes in as a rookie late round pick and shine and all that stuff. Now I ain't saying that he about to go out here and throw for no 300 yards, nothing crazy like that. However, I do feel that he can do enough at home here to where they can surprise the Buccaneers. So JB's going to go on a limb here and choose the Saints to win this one. So, because I believe in Spencer Rattler. Skull says Saints because Rattler will throw all over the Bucks. So I'm not alone here. I'm not alone.
Well, I believe in him, but I don't like it being the first game starting.
Absolutely. Samuel's got the Saints as well. Okay. All right. Ooh, this next one. JB will go first for this one. Eagles. No doubt about that. Matter of fact, against Deshaun Watson, oh man, I should be asking how many turnovers are the Browns going to have committing this one? At
You
least
ain't
three.
lying.
At least three in this one. And it's more so has to do with the Browns than the Eagles than anything, but Eagles in that one. Zoe?
Man, I got the Eagles coming off a bye week. Both wide receivers back. Should they go? The defense gonna look good against the Browns. Then everybody gonna say the Eagles is back. Y'all see that the Eagles is back. And the Eagles they gonna beat the Browns, man. They better beat the Browns. If they lose to the Browns,
They gonna beat the Browns.
it's time to tear some shit down.
Ode, what you thinking? You got an
Who's the
upset
Q?
for us?
Who's the QB for the Browns? Did they finally go Winston?
Do you know they rocking still Watson? They
Oh
committed to
hell,
him.
it's the Eagles then. Eagles by 50. Because
Their
Watson's gonna throw
response
him. Watson's gonna throw him 4 pick sixes. That bum
You ain't
ass.
lying.
their response to his latest allegations was recommit to Mr. Watson. I mean, I don't get it. He's playing terrible. Why not look a different way? Because it's not like you haven't seen what the offense can look like when Joe Flacco did it. And of course, Joe Flacco has
Send
shown
Mr. Krabby Legs
in
out
his,
there.
I mean, something, something.
We want Mr. Krabby Legs. Free Mr. Krabs.
Let's see. Purple and gold says Browns for the LOL. Let's go. It says Eagles and Commanders. Sam says he's got the Eagles. So we're all rocking with the Eagles here. All right, now this is where it gets fun now. This is where it gets real fun. Ode, start us off for this one. Commanders and the Ravens. Who you rocking with in this one?
I got the Ravens. I think they are all around better team than Washington. So, but I think it's gonna be a good game. Both quarterbacks gonna do something special in that game.
That's right. Okay. Zoe?
Man, I'm taking Lamar Jackson. Man, you think Lamar Jackson about to let that rookie outdo him after he talking about he ain't want to get compared to Lamar Jackson? Like what? Lamar Jackson been balling this year, man. He always be balling in the regular season. And they defense, I feel like is going to get it together because they defense see Jaden Daniels all day. Lamar Jackson in practice. I
Mm-hmm.
gotta go. I gotta go. Lamar Jackson, man. Jaden Daniels. I feel like he gonna have some moments though, but this might be an ugly game for Jaden Daniels, man. And Lamar Jackson will outdo him on Sunday.
Okay. Okay.
I'm live streaming that game too. I got to.
A word?
I got to.
Bet. Bet. Okay. Now, I do like what the Commanders are doing this year. I'm gonna put that out there first. But I looked at their schedule again, and I was like, all right, so who did they really beat? You know, I seen the Browns came up. I seen the was it the Giants came up? There was another team that was like a subpar team, and they beat the Bengals at a
The
time right
Arizona, the
after
Cardinals.
the Cardinals too, and they beat the Bengals at a time where New England had just come off beating them. So therefore, I was like, I like what they're doing. I like what they're doing. However, this Ravens team, the combination of what we're seeing from Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson, and Lamar has shown when he has to, I'm not going to say when he has to throw the ball there, but he can also, when he gets it going, throwing the ball as well, as we saw last week and stuff like that. If defenses try to key in too much on the running game, he can get that going as well. You can't beat the original with the copy. Not at this phase. Not right now. So therefore, I'm going with Baltimore here. They're at home as well. That makes it even sweeter. So that's what I'm rocking with here. The Baltimore Ravens here at home. But I do like what Washington's doing. I do like what they're doing. All right, let's see. Skulls got the Ravens. Bet. All right, this next one, I'll go first with this one. Chargers versus the Broncos here. So, oh man. Broncos at home. They just beat the Raiders here. Can they win another division opponent here against the Chargers? I'm going to say, since they are at home, I'm going to go ahead and say that the Broncos do win this one in a low scoring contest. But I believe that Justin Herbert's no longer on the injury list, I think. I don't know if he played last week or not. It didn't matter. It was the Chargers we're talking about. But I got the Broncos. Zoe?
I got the Chargers, man. No way, Justin Herbert and the Chargers lose on down Bo Nix.
Okay. Okay. Old?
Ain't no way I'm taking Bo Nix ever.
Your beef with Bo Nix is personal, old.
Oh, it's personal, Zaby. I don't like that mother. Ooh. It cost me money, Zaby. I mean, enough paycheck where I'd be having my bills paid for 2 to 3 months. That no good.
Let's see, Skull. So you don't like Sean Payton? I'm with you there. I'm with you there. Not too fond of Sean Payton either. Not too fond of him either. But I chose them at home here, which is rare for JB, I guess, to choose the Broncos back to back. But it is what it is. Okay. Bet. Skull says Steelers over Raiders. So yeah, can't wait to get to that one here. All
I
right. So
know in
Skull
this,
speed is to us. Go ahead.
I know in zone hatred, and I bring this up too. My worst fear when the draft was happening, Patriots were gonna draft Bo Nix. If that happens, AB, I might be in rehab.
I
I don't,
I
that was
assumed
my biggest fear is that they traded down and took Bo Nix. I would have broken my TV. I would have cried.
oh you would have okay because I was about to say like that wasn't a fear for me because I didn't feel that they were going to trade I guess down and take a quarterback if they were going to trade down. Not nah nah. I didn't
That
let
was my
myself believe
worst
that.
nightmare.
But I really wanted Jaden Daniels badly. And you can remember, like I like during leading up to the draft, I was like, man, I hope the Commanders don't take him. I really wanted him. But happy for him having the success that he's having right now. I'll say that much. But Steelers and the Raiders here. Zoe, we'll let you lead things off.
Man, I'm taking the Steelers.
Okay.
I ain't taking no damn Raiders. Who the Raiders quarterback?
I believe I don't know if they
O'Connell.
confirmed, but it should be Aiden O'Connell.
I'm taking Justin Field in the Steelers.
Old?
I'm taking the Steelers too. I think Adams not playing. I believe Cosby might not be playing again.
Okay. Okay. But for me, even if those guys were to play, I'm still taking the Steelers here. I mean, because that defense is going to shut down whatever. You see what they just did? They just removed it when I picked it, man. They on some sketchy stuff right here. They trying to mess
Yeah.
me up. I need every game possible to keep up with those. But yeah, Steelers will win that one. That defense, I mean, the Raiders' offense already struggling. You got AP out there at the press saying, I don't know who my quarterback is. I don't know. Like at this point, he's probably thinking about who the third option is at this point. I mean, both of those guys are just looking horrible, like just looking horrible. Aiden goes in there, he looks lost. I literally saw the man running around trying to avoid a safety. Gardner Minshew, they just look lost. They look lost. You get what you pay for, and that's why the Raiders are where they are right now. All these teams selected a quarterback. They should have made sure that they went out there and acquired their quarterback. But I feel like the reason the Raiders didn't go quarterback in the draft is because of what Atlanta pulled. They did not expect Atlanta to go out there and take Michael Penix Jr. They were probably thinking that they were going to be able to get Michael Penix, or at least someone of that caliber. But when that happened, they ran out of quarters before the Raiders can get up there without trading up.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, the Lions versus Cowboys. Why do I feel like this is the kind of game that they should have reserved for like a Thanksgiving matchup? You know how they always putting Detroit on for Thanksgiving. I feel like they should have saved it for this. But all right. So Old, we'll let you go first with this one. Who you got? Lions and Cowboys.
I got the Lions.
Okay. Okay.
I think
Zoe.
it's gonna be. I think
Okay.
it's gonna be a low scoring game though. I think the Lions are gonna try to run the clock.
Okay. Okay. Zoe.
Man, I got the Lions, man. Nobody on defense. How they gonna stop the run? Shit, that's my
Mm-hmm.
biggest question. How they gonna stop the run?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I gotta see it to believe it.
I'm rocking with the Lions on this one because of the fact that they've got that combination in the backfield and the Cowboys. They're going to have to stop that first of all, and then second of all, on offense, it's not like they provide any running game themselves here. It's a one-man show out there, and that's a lot to ask in a matchup like this. So I've got the Cowboys dropping to 3-3 after this. So Lions will win this one. All right, let's see. Skull says Steelers confirm Wilson is back from injury, but as a backup. They finally did commit. They finally did commit to Justin Fields finally. Let's see. All right, so Falcons versus Panthers here. Zoe,
I got the Falcons.
okay, rocking with Kirk for this one. I
Kirk
see you.
O'Chain, let's do
Your
it.
boy. Okay, okay. All right, I'll go next. I'm also rocking with the Falcons here because yeah, Andy Dalton's not gonna do it here. But for the Falcons here to improve the 4-2, that'll be big for them. That'll be real big for them. They got an opportunity. They can't mess around and play with Carolina and let them hang into it. Go out there, take care of business. Kirk probably still celebrating off of that last time we saw him go out there and throw for 500 yards and stuff like that. He's probably still talking about it right now, celebrating. But yeah, give me them Falcons there. Give me them Falcons. Let's see. Skull says Lions can't stop the pass. Boys can stop the run though. Tough. You say you guessed the Lions, and so bet. You bring up a good point. You bring up a good point. It's important to bring up all points there. So that's absolutely right. Absolutely right. Old.
I got the Falcons. Kurt Duggan's gonna show up. Watch, he's gonna go for like 400 yards this game, couple touchdowns. Hopefully, a Kyle Pitts.
You thinking about your fantasy team there, huh?
I got Cut and Pitt and the defense
Damn,
all
you
starting
Falcon,
next
you
week.
Falcon
Oh
out.
man.
Yo,
This a
they
good
going
week.
against Andy Dalton and the Panthers.
Yeah, I said this is a good week.
That's what
Mhm.
I'm talking.
Oh yeah, it's a good week.
That's
Guess that
the
he
only
got the
game I couldn't
Giants.
pick.
Ooh, Giants and Bengals, guys. Ooh, Zoe, I really want to see your thoughts for this one here.
Man, the Bengals, man, no Malik Neighbors, Daniel
That's
Jones,
right, no Malik.
and I'm not in love with the Giants at all. I think the Bengals finally get a W. What they won or something?
1-4.
1-4.
Yeah, they get another W on the season. They beat the Giants, man. Like who Daniel Jones gonna throw the ball to? He ain't a good passer with Malik Neighbors in the lineup. Sure. Yeah.
Old.
I'm going with the Bengals. I think they
Okay.
get right this game. And the
Okay.
wide receiver that's been doing good with the New York Giants lately is Slayton. He's
I keep
been
seeing that.
He's been Danny Dam's favorite target.
I've been seeing that. And so when I saw in the offseason my man Darius Slayton out here asking for a raise, I was looking side eye like, bruh, aren't you about to get cut? What you doing asking for an extension and stuff like that? But hey, he's
Hell
been doing
yeah.
all right. He's been doing all right. I'll
He's
give
about
him
to
that.
get paid. He's about to.
And so but me, I've got the Bengals as well here. We saw that they went to overtime against the Ravens here. Their offense is looking a little bit better because that Ravens, that Ravens defense, they do give some teams some problems there. So they're starting to look a little bit better, and it's enough here to get them a victory against the Giants here. And again, Singletary coming back, that's actually going to hurt them if that's the case that he does come back there. Because Singletary, as much as he does, he's not a big play back. And that rookie running back that they had, Tracy, he looked fantastic last week. We have what, like 120 something yards rushing. And so, but Singletary coming back, taking away his carries and stuff like that, that'll just slow them down the running game, I feel like. So give me that. Plus, no Malik Neighbors. Yeah. All right. Monday Night Football. Buffalo versus the Jets here. Will the Jets get the boost that a team typically gets when they let their head coach go and they get that one game boost? We saw Jeff Saturday a couple years ago come out the streets and got a W for Indianapolis when they had changed, head coaches mid-season. So we'll go ahead and I will let old man go first here. Who you got?
You already know I'm picking the sets. This is after Bills. It'll always be after Bills. And yo, not even hating on this though. I don't think Josh Allen should be playing.
Why?
He had that dude had a concussion.
He did.
He went back in though, didn't he?
Like stupid. They should. I'm telling you, they should never put him back in. They might
Oh,
have another two on his hands if he gets hit bad in this game. I hope it doesn't happen, but it could.
you just shook my confidence in my pick
Tell me I'm
and stuff
wrong
like that.
though.
Because
He
I forgot
legit
about
had a
that concussion
concussion. He
aspect.
can't. Like you tell me he's all right, ready to go. No, he ain't 100%.
Yeah. Oh man. So I will go next, and I'm still gonna rock with Buffalo here. Same way you feel about the Bills, I feel about the Jets. I despise the Jets, so I'm gonna believe and hope that Josh Allen's okay. And if he is, they should win this one. Even if it's a James Cook kind of game, just utilize him however you can. Zoe,
I gotta go with Buffalo, man. I seen enough out of the Jets fucking raggedy ass offense, man. And division games always be close. I just feel like right now Buffalo is a better team than the New York Jets. And
true.
Josh Allen is gonna throw on his Superman cape against the New York Jets.
One hit away from throwing up gang signs like Tua.
No,
Good
man,
old Tua.
big Josh ain't worried about that.
How
That's the
many
problem.
points?
That's the problem.
You worry about Aaron Rodgers and that damn hamstring and them knees and shit.
Let's see,
I
20.
hate them both, but I ain't never gonna pick Buffalo. I hate this fucking city. I hate them.
All right, so I'm projecting this going to be 37 points in this game, in this
I
matchup
had
here.
I had 30.
You got 30 points in the zone.
Yeah.
All right, because I got yours on a notepad. I've been copying and pasting.
Good
Samuel's
rookie.
got the Bills. Okay. Skull says Bengals defense is awful as well. All right. And you say the Jets over the Bills. Bills receivers not good enough. And so, okay, bet. All right. So that is all of our picks for the week.
Do you want to
So
do
now
you want to do next Thursday one or nah?
you say for next Thursday. I
Yeah.
mean, it's not going to save for Zoe either way, what he does it a week in advance or not. But let's see.
It's Broncos and Saints.
Yeah, it's too far without injuries and stuff like that. That can transpire and change some picks there. We'll hold off
Alright,
for the Thursday one. I
alright.
thought about it, but yeah. But yeah, so here we can turn it over to just like any questions you guys have in the chat now. We can go ahead and focus on that. Zoe, I know that you said that you got an appointment later on here, so I am keeping track of the time here for you.
Oh, we got about 40 minutes. They go D
Okay,
Woods
bet,
right there.
bet,
Somebody just
bet,
asked about D Woods.
bet. He said he's late, but what's good? What's good indeed.
My boy.
All right, so I'm gonna ask you guys this. You guys in the chat, let me know your thoughts as well. But who's a team? Give me a team right now in the NFL that you feel like they've underachieved, like their record right now may not be good, but you feel like they're going to turn it around right now at this point in the season. So, who's a team that is underachieved right now so far in the NFL that you're confident is going to turn it around? If you need a couple seconds to look at some, who's done what, take your time, but let me know.
I'll probably say the 49ers.
Say the 49ers.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the 49? What they 3-3?
49ers. Yeah, they're 3-3.
Yeah, I'll
Yep,
probably say
three and
them.
three. Yeah, that was a big win for them. I mean, you talk about the injuries they've had and stuff like that. I mean, you've got it's a
And,
rotating tire at this point.
and Jordan Mason got hurt last night.
Hmm. But how like are they talking about he should miss some time here
Oh, I don't
or
know. I ain't seen nothing on him.
yeah, because and then I know Debo just came back and they look like Debo up the Debo type things. He'll go in there, do great, but then get banged up in the process, especially put him in that backfield. Like he
Yeah.
he clearly don't need to be in that backfield.
Hell no,
So,
getting no carries.
but they
I
ain't got no
think,
choice.
yeah, I think 49 are gonna turn it around though.
Now, if I was his agent, I'd be like, do not put him in that backfield. It's okay. You want to do some reverse and stuff like that, but don't put him in that backfield. He shouldn't be getting no, 5+ carries because like he can't handle it. He can't handle it. And that's taking money out of his pocket, long term.
Yeah, but shit, they like shit. We already paid your ass. Shit,
Right?
you running? You about to run this rock?
Absolutely. And I'm just scrolling up and down to see some records of some teams here.
Yeah, I could say I only can see the 49ers for real. Like
I
I ain't got
think
no
the
faith in the
Cardinals.
Bengals.
You said the Cardinals old?
Oh yeah.
They gonna turn it around?
I think no. I don't think they're gonna be like a a big playoff team, but I think they're underrated, and I think they are building something nice.
Man, they
People
need
can say what they want about Murray. He's being a small quarterback and all this. You pair him with the right receiver, and you get him the right OC, he can cook up. Look what he's doing, Marvin Harrison.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta say the Niners though.
I'm gonna say, and I know when I say this, I'm not saying that they're gonna be a powerhouse, but I'm gonna have to say the Eagles. I feel like if they can get fully healthy, that they can be a team that, competes for that second spot, like towards the end of the season here, like compete for that second spot and just try to make it to the playoffs. In other words, they'll do a lot better than what they've done so far at this point. I could see them doing better in that sense.
Probably.
So
So I don't trust their coaching staff or their defense for real, or their quarterback. I don't trust nothing with the Eagles.
let's see. Oh, it says out of all the head coaches, who's on the hot seat? And so, oh well, Nick Sirianni certainly comes to mind there for that hot seat because if he don't put it together, he's as good as gone already. So he's as good as gone if they don't put it together. I mean,
I think
obviously,
Dougie P's gone. I think
oh yeah, he
from
will
the
be
Jags.
gone.
I think That's where I had Bill set going. People could keep laughing. I have Bill going now.
Okay,
Think
okay.
about it. An owner who doesn't care really. He stays out of people's way. His son is too busy running a wrestling company to give a crap about. That's the perfect spot for Bill Sellers to take over and do everything. He'll run the
Yeah,
team.
I could see that. I could
That
see Bill.
that's like his dream. Think about it. An owner like crap, like an owner who won't say no. You can do what you want. Here's the team, Bill. You do whatever you want.
But is that gonna help the Jags though?
I think it will.
I don't think so.
I think you get the
Yeah,
best out that defense, and depending on who Bill brings with either Sauce McDaniels, if you bring Sauce with them, I think they could do nice work with T Law. He ain't no good quarterback. I think he's mid as hell, but I think they could have like a Max Holmes type of seasons or two.
All right, so I just went ahead and pulled up the conferences here just so we can have that in the background of each team and where the standings are right now as a whole picture so we can see that.
I will say
Obviously,
this: Brian Flores has been coaching his best season. Their record doesn't so forth, but if you look at what he has to work with, he is coaching his ass off.
who?
Brian Flores,
No,
the
Brian
OC.
Dayball, my bad.
I
Brian
was about to
Dayball.
say
Okay,
we undefeated. What you
okay. I
mean?
was
Our
like,
record?
Yeah,
No, I
my
said
bad.
who?
Brian
how you
Dayball,
hear
my
that,
bad.
Brian?
I don't know why I got Flores in my head. Oh, because I'm looking at your list right now. Yeah. No, I think Dayball with the Giants,
Oh
he's
yeah,
been
they
doing really
doing.
good with what he got.
You say that
Yeah,
now. Wait till Sunday night.
Look who he had to work with, though. You got Danny Dimes, who's tough.
Yeah,
man. But if we just look at like the teams that have just been ravished by injuries and stuff like that. Like, we talked about the 49ers, but I mean, the Rams, their record is what it is in large part to the injuries as well. Like every
yeah.
weapon they got goes down. And so they've just been trying to survive at this point.
What's their record?
Carolina's
Two
just
or
that bad.
something?
Now, the Rams are 1-4.
Oh damn.
I just realized that myself. I didn't realize that they were 1-4. I thought they were like maybe at least 2-3. I thought two
Yeah,
and
me
three,
too.
but that's crazy. Now, what really stands out is you look at this whole division as a whole here, the NFC North here, everybody record right now. You know, obviously led by you guys, undefeated. But you look at everybody else here, Lions 3-1, Packers 3-2, Bears 3-2.
Best
Everybody
division,
rocking a win streak right now.
best division in football.
Oh, yeah, there's no doubt you have to say that.
Yeah, you got to say it.
And the
SC
Bears,
Scroll says that's because Sean McVay abusing his players.
Sean
Oh
McVay,
yeah,
a good coach though.
Yo, y'all see how much hate that Neighbors is getting? The New York Giants wide receiver.
because he went to that concert despite the fact
Oh,
that he's
yeah.
under concussion protocol.
What?
Yeah.
Damn, he can't go to a concert.
That's the thing. A lot of people are saying since he can't play because had a concussion, he shouldn't be going now. Loud music and
I bet you 90% of them got him on their fantasy team and they upset they can't start him this
that's the
week.
first thing I said. I
You
said you
ain't
people are
lying.
hating
That's
on this
that's all
young man.
that's what that is. It's not like we talking about what OBJ did back in the day when the Giants went to playoffs and this man out here on a cruise and all that, like he's fit to cruise and then come back and then just dropping passes left and right. It ain't like a
But
situation
then
like
you got
that. Let the man live.
Right.
you got these accounts who we post like Adam Setford quotes like the Dov dude, the DOV dude on Twitter.
Hmm.
He's reposting and saying, look how bad this look on him. He's more worried about going out than playing.
Yeah, it's like these
He-
guys, obviously they dedicate their
What?
time to, their craft and stuff like that. I mean, you need some type of outlet, like something that you can do at some, especially if like, hey, I can't, practice right now, or I can't, I gotta take it easy. Why not have a little fun? You know,
yeah,
he's with
these
the
man,
Giants, man.
these some young
Giants.
millionaires, man.
Yeah.
Listen, he ain't out there shooting. He ain't there hustling, giving kids drugs. He ain't even drinking and driving. Let that young man live his life. He's doing the right thing. Fuck
Yeah, I
out
don't
of
get
here.
that. I don't get that one.
Yeah. Skull brings up a good point here. Brought up the Todd Gurley and Cooper Cup situations. And yeah, about Cooper Cup getting way too many touches in a season. Historically, I mean, hey, they were running that man to the ground. I ain't gonna lie. Now, as a
Who?
fantasy owner, Cooper Cup, as a fantasy owner, I was happy way back then, especially like 2 years ago. But you're right, that's just way too much. And at some point, that just increased the odds that you keep getting hit, keep getting targets,
Yeah.
too much on your body, too much strain. It's gonna fall apart at some point.
And shit. But at the end of the day, shit, it paid off. Shit.
And so,
You got a
hey,
ring.
Shit, that's
having
all
Puka
that
does
matters.
help.
Shit.
That's right. Let's see. All right, now we talked about which teams underachieved. Who's a team so far that's overachieved right now?
Overachieve.
Overachieved. Now go look at the AFC as well. A team that we say overachieved, and everybody's like, "Wait a minute, got to think
At the
about this
beginning
one."
of the, are we going off the beginning of the season? Like at the
Yeah,
start
just
of the
just
beginning?
yeah, just where things are right now.
I'd say
I
the
say
Vikings. No disrespect, I'd say the Vikings. If you went into the season thinking Sam Darnold as the QB would have the Vikings 5-0, looking like all around the best team in the NFL, I think everybody would laugh at you.
right. I feel you on that one. I say
No
that
no
no,
disrespect to the Vikings
no,
again.
no.
If you
I
look
know what
at
you're
from the
saying.
beginning of the season, Sam Darnold QB, you'll think maybe he'll get you 3 wins, maybe two, and then JJ's coming in. No way in hell you thinking they'd be 5-0 right now
Right. I
with
get
the
what you're
best
saying.
defense in the NFL.
Like he
Okay.
said, I like Purple Bar say, I about to say the commanders for real.
Yep, he took that one. I was thinking that too. I was thinking that
Yeah.
too. That's an
But
excellent one.
yeah,
Hmm.
I thought, but I knew Jay Daniels was gonna do good though in the commander just because how that shit go. You got a rookie quarterback, no tape on him.
Hmm.
But shit, I
They
thought they gonna
paired
be
him with the best OC.
who?
They got him Cliff.
Oh yeah. I thought they gonna run the ball more though with the head coach they got, but shit, they airing that boy out.
Hmm. Exactly. And I mean, it does help that the schedule, like a little bit more on the favorable side for the Commanders early on, to where, like, hey, they went out there, surprised some teams, but we'll see, as the meat of the schedule continues to get a little bit tougher for them if that continues. But that's a great choice with them. And I will say, let's see, I'm trying to think of another team since Commanders was like an easy one out there. But
You need time to think.
I believe that's really it though, because like everybody else, I mean, I can make a case for them being where they're at. So there's a lot of teams at the bottom with like one or two losses. There's a lot of teams right now with that. So okay, let's see. Purple and Gold says Jets dysfunction is too much for the boogeyman. Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. All right.
Yeah, Jets got a
So,
lot going on.
oh yeah. I
But
mean,
if you notice what's crazy, if you look at Houston, the Commanders basically did what they did. They got one of a really great defensive head coach. He's running the defense, and then they brought in a really good OC to run the
mhm,
offense.
Yeah, but shit,
Commanders,
but
you.
commander defense is trash though.
But if you're looking at like on paper wise, Dan had the Cowboys defense top notch since he got there. Then
that's
he went
Yeah.
over.
usually
That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. On paper, they trying to pull the same thing, and it's working because Cliff is doing what Daniel's good at. Cliff is not trying to have him do stuff that he's not good at.
Right.
That's usually a good formula for success. And I know this is going back a little bit here, but you think back to the Tony Dungy led Indianapolis Colts, Tony Dungy, defensive coordinator, excellent defensive coordinator. But when he was coaching in Indianapolis, for say, minus the exception of maybe 1 to 2 seasons, the defense was trash, but the offense was great. And it just so happens to work out that way. You get a great offensive coordinator. Tom Moore was the offensive coordinator for Indianapolis back then. Excellent guy. Like I have a lot of respect for his play calling and offensive knowledge and hold. Although right now he's no longer, an offensive coordinator. He's up there in age. Last I seen, he was like an advisor or something like that. Can't remember where he's at now. Last I seen, I think he was at like Tampa Bay or something like that a couple years ago. But so having a great offensive coordinator, you need that when you have a defensive coordinator as your head coach. You need that,
Yeah.
So yeah. Let's see. Skull says, sorry was away. Brown's biggest disappointment. He said the Falcons are a surprise. The Falcons here are a surprise. How do you feel about that? Because I know a lot of people in the preseason had Atlanta winning their division
Yeah, I
in
had them
that one.
winning their division though.
I'll tell you
Yeah,
what
same.
though, if we had posed this question even a week or two ago, I would have said the Saints would have been a surprise because of how they started off the season, but they've mellowed out since
Yeah,
then.
they
They've
came down to earth.
they don't lost three straight, so they didn't give me time to actually call them out for that. But yeah, so but absolutely, yeah, that the Falcons on a two-game win streak, so let's see if they can make it three in a row. What's most important for them is that the Atlanta Falcons, they are 3-0 when playing the NFC so far and 2-0 in the division. Those are important stats. When we start talking about tiebreakers later on in the season,
Yeah,
that's important right there. So
yeah.
they've got that going for them. Absolutely. But do keep the questions coming in here, guys, for sure.
He said the Browns. The Browns ain't no big disappointment to me. They wasn't shit last year.
It just goes to show how bad Watson's holding them back, honestly.
Yeah, he been away too long, man. He been away football what 2 years?
Look, literally today, I could go out there, go to the practice, replace, me with Jerry Judy and all like that, and then just have the camera not zoom in too close to where they realize, hey, this man don't look done like Jerry Judy and stuff like that. But just have me go out there, run his routes, and you get the same production. You get the same production at that point. I mean, they spent all that money at these receivers, and they got somebody who can't deliver the ball to them.
Yeah, they got something got to happen there.
And they don't have the cojones to look at him and say, you know what? You're done. Put in Mr. Krabby Legs. At least he'll go out there and throw the damn ball.
You ain't lying.
Yo, if you watch one of the games, it was fourth down. Watson walked away. The head coach told him, no, we're going for it. And Watson was the first one walking off the field like, nah, we ain't doing it.
Didn't they have like 12 men on the field at that time? I think I had looked into that and they had like 12 men on the field. And he realized that the penalty wasn't going to allow them to actually go for it because I don't think they had a timeout or something like that. So he was just like, we're just like just walked out. But it didn't look good at all. It didn't look good
But
at all.
he shouldn't be the one walking off. Even if it's 12 men, you as the quarterback shouldn't walk off.
Yeah, I feel you on that one.
Yep.
That man, that man, he wanted to release his ass. He ready to go to the damn spies.
I'll tell you what though. If I was a team, if I was the Miami Dolphins right now, I would be extremely aggressive in trying to get me. I know they brought in, Tyler Hudley and all like that, but if you really want to have aspirations here, I would have really tried to bring in, see who's available that can come in there and maybe get someone that can right this ship. You know, like I really would be making those calls, working that phone because they've got too much talent for them to be at the point where 15 points is as much as they can muster in a game. And
If
these are
I'm
some
the
important games.
if I'm the Dolphins, I'm calling the Browns about what's that Watson, not Watson, Winston. I'm calling about Mr. Krabby Legs. Hell, if you think you can win the Super Bowl, I'm calling the Rams about Stafford.
You're on mute.
Oh my bad. I'm calling Jacksonville about Mac Jones.
You know what?
Hey,
He ain't
Okay.
get because if you look at it, he ain't getting paid a lot, and I'm pretty sure they can afford
Hmm.
his salary. And plus, you got
Okay.
that offense with that head coach too. Shit, I'm
Yeah.
calling. I'm putting that phone call in.
Anybody making a call for Bryce Young?
they already have.
He's
I don't
cheap.
know. I don't know
They
about no
told
Bryce
no. The
Young.
Panthers said no. The Panthers told them they ain't trading them
Okay.
because
Okay.
the Rams called about him too, and they told him no.
I don't know what they're gonna
Okay.
do with Bryce though. He just on the bench.
Yeah, he's happy on the bench. They talking about this the happiest they don't seen this man. Yeah,
Hell
happy
yeah,
on the
he
bench
ain't out
right
there
now,
getting
man.
beat up.
Yeah, I can see him on the sideline now, man, just drinking Gatorade, just over there, just cutting it up right now. Coach, like,
With
you want to get in? I'm good, coach.
yeah, I'm straight. I'm good.
It's like
Get
I
to
just
go
wait for your
home
replacement.
with no headaches. Ain't got no body aches or nothing.
You know who played themselves last year though as a coordinator? Kellen Moore. Because I remember last year when the Chargers basically wanted to hire him as the interim head coach, and he was like, nah, because like it'll ruin his chances to actually become a head coach by going out there with a bad team and accumulating them losses. Well, he still didn't get a job. And so he should have took that chance.
Yeah, 'cause he at the Eagles, I think.
Yeah, he's the OC for the Eagles.
hmm So, but nah, he was trying to land that big head coaching job, but it ain't work out. I don't think he got one interview for that.
Man,
Not
No,
one.
ain't nobody about to hire his ass.
they knew who they want because he in his mind he already knew I take this, I look bad. You already know who you're gonna take. They already knew who they're gonna get. They were getting
Mhm.
hardball. They knew it.
Yeah, yeah,
All right.
man.
Yo, if you had to pick one team from the AFC and one team from the NFC, who should be sellers in the trade deadline? Like time to
Who
blow it
should be
up.
looking to trade and blow it up? Well, clearly in the AFC, and we've talked about this a number of times, but the Cincinnati Bengals right now. I mean, you've
Yeah,
got the pieces where you can get some stuff in return. It ain't clicking right now. Some change need to happen. So they're a team that they have the pieces to where it makes sense. To where if we're talking like for selling, oh yeah, they're a team that should be in the market for selling. If the Dolphins should be buying, Bengals should be a team selling. That's for sure. In the NFC, if I had to say a team that should be, I mean, if you're a team that should be selling right now in the NFC, the Rams. Whether it's you find a team like the Dolphins who want a Stafford or something like that. You got to think about the future long term. The team is always banged up. They're always injured. It's clear that this year it's the same issue. So why not go ahead, try to get a head start and accumulate some stuff for the future, especially if you know that these guys aren't going to be able to, help you this year. Guys are getting older, especially Matthew Stafford. So do
right.
something.
Yeah,
What about you, Zoe?
yeah. You said about the two teams. I'm thinking. I'm still trying to think in the NFC. Yeah, I can only think of the Rams with Matthew Stafford.
Yeah, because I was looking at that list myself too, and I was like,
Yeah,
wait a minute.
Arizona
Wait
ain't
a
really got nothing to give up. What up, though, Air from New Mexico?
What's
Shout
good?
out to the family.
Purple and Gold says the Jets and the Jags there. So he went with two AFC teams. And so, okay. So you say the Jets as well. Does that include getting rid of Hassan Reddick since we're talking about sellers? So again, teams that should be trading away players as opposed to acquiring somebody. In which if we were talking about, buying, then of course the Jets, some would say Devontae Adams would make sense there, although they can't utilize the Garrett Wilson that they've already got, honestly. But
Right.
I
you
think the
know.
Yeah.
Browns could be a seller.
I mean, it could be. I mean, hey, they spend a lot of money. Now they got to
Yeah.
be a team that eats a lot of that salary cap. If they do get rid of somebody, they just gonna have to eat some of that salary cap and just be like, all right, we ain't going nowhere. We ain't nothing. So we just gonna go ahead, make the trade, and we'll eat a lot of the cap. Why? Because we're a team that's already made bad financial decisions. So why not? And then just get some picks for the future and go
Yeah.
from there.
That they best. That's they best fucking shit to do.
They're in a bad spot. They're committed to failure. The late
Yeah.
Al Davis said he's committed to excellence. This team is committed financially to failures right now. I
Yeah. A lot
mean,
of bad
See,
contracts.
my problem is they damned if they do, damned if you don't. But I rather be damned trading yous and have the opportunity to hit than not have opportunity at all.
Hell
The
yeah.
only player on the Browns that I'm not trading is Garrett. Everybody else, sorry, you up for grabs.
Yeah.
mhm,
Boyd sale. Garrett, if you want out, we'll trade you. But if you want to be here, we'll keep you. Everybody
let's
else,
see.
you can go.
All right, bet, bet, bet. Let's see. Samuel says, who do I got winning the Super Bowl championship this year? So this year, it is I honestly feel like when it's all said and done, Kansas City is going to host it up there again. As much as I don't want to see another team just go out there and really just, like get that three in a row and stuff, but I really do feel like when it's all said and done, it is going to be the Chiefs because I feel like it's going to come down to them and the Ravens again in the AFC, in which we've seen, history has told us Kansas City, like they're clutch in the playoffs. They're gonna make the plays when they have to. They'll find a way. The great ones find a way when the game is close to pull it out. Or if you don't like Kansas City, you can say the referees find a way to help them. But either way, it still applies. And
Yeah,
then in the NFC, I'm honestly still learning. I'm still learning about the NFC. I need to monitor the health of the 49ers moving forward. Like I need to see can they really be healthy? Because if they can't and all like that, and that eliminates them, that's a major player. Because like as much as I said about the Eagles there, I don't have faith in the Eagles to, get to the Super Bowl and nothing like that. I certainly don't see the Cowboys doing anything like that. I don't see Green Bay getting it together there. So I mean, I'm curious. I'm legitimately curious, as the season goes on to continue to watch Minnesota as the season goes on. If you guys continue to keep the same consistency and we're like week 11, week 12, then I'll be like, all right, I can pencil them at that point there. But I really need to see the health of the 49ers. That's the biggest thing for me. So right now, it is the Chiefs for me winning
yeah.
it.
I'll probably go with the Ravens and the Vikings for real. Because I feel
Okay.
like the Ravens got doomed last year because they ain't running football against Kansas City. They got too pass happy. And
Hmm.
I feel like Derrick Henry and that offense is learning themselves. You know what I'm saying? They playing together, they playing better. And I just feel like if they healthy, Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson gonna be a
You're right.
dangerous matchup for the Kansas City Chiefs, man. Because the Chiefs dealing with a lot of injuries. We know last
Hmm.
year they won a Super Bowl with the receivers they had, but this is a different year, man. And the Ravens they got a Zay Flowers and Henry Lamar Jackson balling right now, and all three of them down tight ends.
Hmm. That's right. You bring up a good point there. I remember Lamar Jackson. He did commented on that one time, and I needed to hear him say it, even though it sounded like an excuse. But he talked about last year obviously not being 100%. Hey, towards the end of the season, who is 100% there? But it impacted his ability to really run. So therefore, they tried to have him pass it more in that particular matchup because we're talking about a full season. Obviously playoffs right before the Super Bowl there. So it's just at the point to where he could still run, but he was clearly dealing with some stuff there. And obviously, we don't know the full details of what he was dealing with because everybody's going through some stuff at that point in time. But
Mhm.
if that truly made them pass it more, then I can understand the decision. Because I was wondering about that too last year. It was clear as day if he chose to scramble that he was going to have more success, but they got away from it and tried to pass way too much last year.
Yeah,
And so, Laney, what's good with you?
Laney, what's going on?
What's good? I know Laney's like, I got to get back to streaming on Saturdays because the one time I didn't, Tennessee fell short against the Razorbacks. So they should bounce back. They should bounce back. The best part about college football now is that one loss does not destroy it at all. Not if you're in a major conference, anyways. Does
Probably
not
not
destroy
two.
it. So,
You hear me? Probably not two losses.
you're right. I get what you're trying to say now, Zoe, but ain't nobody buying it now. Ain't
Hey,
nobody buying it. We've seen the rest of the schedule here. It gets worse. It gets worse. Let's see. Skull says from 29 to 31 was the three-peat in the NFL. And so, man, 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 man. Tell me this. Tell me this. All right. Which is better, in your opinion, when it comes to how you feel people will view you in your career? All right. Like, let's say you win like all right, so picture this is the same, like career stats and stuff like that, but one player won a Super Bowl, let's say within his first 3 years in the league, and then like ever since then he's always made the playoffs for the most part of his career. And then another player, same statistics, only made the playoffs about 3 or 4 times, but he won the Super Bowl towards the end of his career. Which one do you feel like in today's society, how we judge players, will be talked about better when they both retire in that sense? Because I feel like, despite the fact that the first guy on paper sounds better to me, I feel like people will talk highly of the one who did it towards the end of his career, especially if it's like one of those John Elway scenarios where he had an iconic run into the Super Bowl. But the first one, they'll be like, man, he never made it back. How long ago was that Super Bowl and stuff like that? And they'll downplay the one Super Bowl he did win early on. But you guys let me know if JB's right or wrong there.
I think you're right because in the NFL, this is what you done for me lately, league. Shit. And you
Yeah,
won
that's
a
true.
Super Bowl your first 3 years. I've been in the league for 15 or however long, and I just won a Super Bowl. We forgot about your damn Super Bowl.
That's true.
Like, like Aaron Rodgers, for example. Man,
Hmm.
everybody talk about that one Super Bowl. He ain't never been to another Super Bowl.
Hmm.
Then we see Big Ben, the 1-2 Super Bowl. Eli Manning got two. Tom Brady got all them damn rings. Manny got two. So, shit, how good is you really?
That's true. That is true. Laney says, who do they play this weekend? And so who does Tennessee play this weekend? I don't think Tennessee showed up for us. Are they playing this weekend or are they off this week? Give me 1 second. Let me look that up. I'm gonna look that up. You guys can keep talking. I'm gonna look that up.
They
Yeah,
played
nah.
the Tuna,
They play who? Oh, that's wait, Tennessee.
Oklahoma. Yeah.
I
Oh
thought
no,
Texas
that's
plays
Texas.
Oklahoma.
Yeah,
So
that's
yeah,
Texas. My bad. Tennessee.
it's good. Yeah, Tennessee. All right, let's see. Because I didn't remember them when we were going through the college picks showing up. So
Gators.
okay, so they play the Gators.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. Nice little rivalry there. They should be able to have their way with that one, although Florida's playing much better than they were at the beginning of the season. But I got Tennessee winning that one for sure.
Yeah.
Again, on the Tennessee Vols there. Okay. Yeah, Tony, she meant college for that one. Absolutely. Let's see. Skull says UNLV leads 41-7. A minute left to go in the second. I forgot that there's like what 3 games playing right now today.
Yeah, it's a lot playing
So
today.
yeah, there's 3 of them. I know that was scheduled for today.
Yeah, they
So
all playing too.
I'm looking at them right now. I see Northwestern's over Maryland 17-10. They've got a full fourth quarter to go. That'll be a big win there for Northwestern if they can hold on to this one. They're 2-3. These are the kind of games they got to win.
Yeah, they do.
Texas plays Oklahoma. Tony, they play Oklahoma. So nice rivalry there. Normally, like this will probably be the first year in like I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 years that I'm not actually doing the play-by-play for that one, and that's just because I do got a follow-up appointment with my dentist on Saturday, so that's why I'm only doing 1 game Saturday as opposed to doing 2. But I'll be streaming the Ohio State and Oregon game. So old man says I shouldn't do it, given my track record
Telling
there
you,
with Ohio State. But
you lose. That'd be your last game, KB.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see what Ohio State is about.
oh yeah, we about to see. We about to see. We about to see. All right. So one thing that stands out to me right now, if we look at the NFL, and I'll just point it out here, we've got let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 7 teams right now with 1 win. That's almost 25% of the league with only 1 win so far. So right now, if you guys had to say who is truly the worst 3 teams, and if you want to give me an order as well, the worst 3 teams right now in the NFL, let JB know. And again, based upon what we've seen so far this season. So,
Shit,
you know,
Jacksonville, Tennessee. Who the other team?
you gotta say Patriots, man.
Oh yeah, Patriots too.
And that's
Yeah,
coming from you know it hurt me to say that.
yeah. All AFC teams.
I mean, there's only 2 teams to choose from in the NFC, although I would have included Carolina in that one myself. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, Patriots, Titans, and Panthers. I got to go with those. Oh man, it's tough. It's like, can I put the Jaguars tied there as well? Because it's like,
Man,
I'll
but yeah,
stand
those
down
those 3.
business. We
only
might look
reason
bad. We might look bad, but we ain't got a $55 million per year
Yeah, that why I
quarterback
look bad
looking
for.
like a bump. I'm
Yeah, that why I
taking
look bad for
Jaguars.
Jacksonville.
I'm
Hmm.
taking Sags. I'm taking Tennessee, and I'm taking the Panthers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I
never.
say,
New England fourth. New England's fourth, but I'm not putting them in the top three.
man, they top 3, man.
Who you putting ahead of them?
Man, Carolina gonna have more wins than New England this year.
I don't know about that.
Shit, I do. I seen enough with
Andy
that damn
Dalton,
offense.
man. Andy Dalton's horrible. He ain't no the OGs ain't good no more.
So
And
okay, so how many games Drake May gonna win you this year?
out of this year, I could see one or two being lucky.
Damn.
I need to
You
speak with
you
Tua's team and see how long is this man really out because I have no idea how long this
no,
man has
because
been out.
I
But if
think
he's
I
out,
think we beat the Zags. It's in London. If
yeah.
I remember correctly, we placed the Cardinals, which that is a winnable game.
No, but hold on. Time out, time out. Oh, you have chosen the Cardinals against some very formidable opponents here. So you feel that that game against the Cardinals, the way that they've been playing, that that's a winnable game there for us?
Yes.
Man, stop it, man.
Did
Okay,
I say the one luck? I said they gotta get lucky in one, right?
that's
That would
true.
be the lucky
But
game because
I feel it
Cardinals would look at it like a trap game. They win it. I could
right
A
see
now. The
two
trap
way the
games.
game.
team is looking, any win will be lucky for us at this point. So, or maybe we already had the lucky one against the Bengals at this point to win it with Brissett at quarterback.
And I
So,
don't think
but
the Panthers gonna win another game.
Shit.
Maybe one
Carolina will win one more at
if
least.
Dalton goes to turn back the clock one more time.
He played a good defense last week though.
Yeah,
And
like
still
one
lost.
or two more, perhaps. It's a long season. It's a long season. Let's see, Tony. I think that's a reasonable one. Two more wins there with Drake. I could see that. I could see that. So, but yeah, okay, okay. And so RC, he says, JB, you back streaming, bro, or not? So, yep, I will be streaming the Ohio State and Oregon game. That's the only one for tomorrow. But I will be streaming that one tomorrow. I can't do two because I do have a dentist appointment early, but it's just a like a checkup and stuff, so it won't take too long. But yeah, I'll be streaming that Ohio State Oregon game tomorrow. That's 7:30 Eastern time. So, oh man, y'all have been asking for it all season for me to stream a Buckeye game, so it's here. It's here.
Not
Tony
all of us.
says, we hey, oh, that's the past, man. That's the past. All right. Me, Ryan Day, we trying to turn over a new leaf. Oh, give us a
Hey, I'll
chance.
admit this. Ryan Day has proven me wrong, Sadie. What I tell you, he needs to coach his ass off, or I'm giving it over to Chip Kelly. And they have shut me up. I'll tell you the truth.
Oh man, Chip Kelly.
Oh,
Let's see how this
Sadie, no,
game
you
goes.
don't know the hatred. I don't like Day from
Shit, I
day
don't think
one.
I don't think you're gonna like Chip Kelly neither.
No,
Let's
Sadie
see.
knows how I feel about Day. He knows. I think he cost us some championships.
I don't know about all that.
His
I
head coach.
mean, if his signs wasn't being stolen and stuff like that, who knows what could have happened,
Come
Like
on.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, like
you had to go down that low to steal size. Come on now, Pepe. You guys got caught blind. Come on now.
Come
we're
on,
gonna
man.
we're gonna give him a
Got
break.
caught with the
Oh,
hand in the cookie, so I got had like 10 cookies in the hand. Couldn't
hey, it worked out for Zoe-N. It worked out. What's that saying? If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
You
So
that is
it
better
right.
worked out for him.
you
So
better know.
congratulations.
Ain't nobody believe in that mess though. Still a size.
I believe.
Come on, man.
I believe I seen it with my own
But I
eyes because
don't
I know what
like.
TV
But what do
sees.
that shit mean though? Cause you change your signs every week though.
Not all. You should, but not
Yeah,
all.
not
Not all
between
teams.
practice and the game day when you got somebody out there just spying in the
Oh
at the
man,
practice and stuff.
And you
man.
know how I know? You know how I know when a person is doing the undercut, dirty stuff? Cause let's be real, New England was doing it too.
But let's be for real though. Let's be for real. On 3rd and 1, with a fullback and a running back is on the field, 95% that team is running the football right.
Hmm.
At the end of the day, you still got to stop that other team, right?
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. That's true. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, like why you off? Like what's going on? The defense, offense, like you either can run the
Hey,
pass in football.
Yeah, that's still on Kyle McCord for that interception that he threw towards the end of the game there. But Kyle's on to better things here. It's
we
on to
better
better
off
things.
without him.
Y'all go on
No.
the back in a minute.
No, we don't. No, we
All right.
don't.
All right.
That trader can stay gone. He is send me
Okay.
seed to me. He's up. You know what? Forget him.
We're gonna see what y'all look like in a couple of weeks. We see y'all in a minute.
Let's see. RC says he ain't got no confidence in the Cowboys versus the Lions. He said 1 to 10 confidence out of 3. But if we was really real, you say this game would finally be a good time to prove it, which you guys probably won't. I got you. Tony says everybody steals signs. And so bet, bet, bet. All right. All right. And let's see. All right. So I know that we got to wrap things up here shortly here for Zoe. So just going around one more time. If you guys have any particular questions here for us, let us know. And we'll be wrapping up soon.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait for that Commanders and Ravens game though.
That's
I
gonna be a
got
game.
one for you. If you want New York Science, do you take a quarterback this year,
Angel, what up?
or do you rock another year with Daniel Jones and do everything you can to get Manning?
Man, I'm getting a quarterback, man. I'm
You
streaming that
gonna
that Commanders game, RC, on Sunday. The Commanders and Ravens at 1 o'clock
so
on
you taking a
Sunday.
quarterback no matter what?
No matter
Say
what
say
huh?
say the top three quarterbacks that are off the board, and you New York Science, you still taking a quarterback?
Now, first off, I'm New York. I'm trading up to get a quarterback.
Oh, I don't know.
You don't know what?
Me personally, I
Have you
might
have you seen Daniel Jones play?
have you seen.
Huh? Oh
All
man, I don't
right.
know what to say. Like
I
what?
don't know. You got me on that one, you fucker. You got me on. Have
Oh,
you
Oh,
seen
I was
May play?
listening.
No. Have you seen
I
JJ
was
McCarthy play? No, because he got hurt too. And May ain't played yet.
but he on a
I
rookie deal.
was
I'm taking a rookie deal over a second contract any day, especially a quarterback like Daniel Jones.
But I'm saying, I'm trying to figure out. So you would trade up. You don't think Manning's better than these quarterbacks this year?
Who?
but
Arson
basically the
Manning.
debate is not if you should take a quarterback, but if you should run it back one more year for the idea of waiting for Arch Manning the following year, which
Ain't no
I don't think that
guarantee.
they'll
Ain't no
get.
guarantee you gonna get him though.
Yeah, ain't no guarantee you have the job that long and stuff like that.
Exactly.
So a year is a long time, and so in hindsight, it may be good, but you may have to take Sam. If you can get, I'm sorry, Quinn Ewers instead, you may have to take him. Take
Hell
him.
yeah.
Like because you
I'm
don't get
talking
to
about if
wait.
you're the owner. If you're the owners themselves, do you tell your head coach, we give you one more year with Daniel Jones and then you get a quarterback?
Get a
I
quarterback,
mean,
man. You see what the Commanders doing with Jaden Daniels? They seeing this shit.
Okay, but if we're being real, Daniel Daniels come out this year. He's obviously the best quarterback.
Who?
Daniels, if he came out in 2025.
You say he be the best quarterback?
Yeah.
Man, Bob, man. I'm out here on that. What you talking about? Hell no, he won't be.
Who are you taking over Daniel Daniels then?
Man, I'm taking Shadira Sanders, Ewan, Kel Ward.
You're crazy.
Man, Daniel Jones ain't do shit in college. Then where'd he come from? Duke?
yep.
Ah, come on, what the fuck? Oh man, what you doing over there, man?
Trying to figure out what you spoken, brother. Come
That's
on
you.
now.
You just said Daniel Jones will be the number one quarterback if
No,
he
no,
No,
he said Jaden Daniels. If Jaden Daniels
Daniel
was in this
Daniels.
upcoming class instead of
Oh,
Mike.
oh,
So
I thought you said Daniel Jones.
Hell no, not Danny Dimes, not Matt Jones 2.3.
Oh, I
Hell no,
thought you
that
said
fucker's not even a seventh round
oh,
pick.
you
Are
was about
you
to go
smoke?
look at
viral.
Angel.
Oh, you was about to go viral there for a second, bro. Like this is
Yeah,
Hell no.
yeah, that's why I
Dan
said Duke.
Daniels from the
Oh,
Commanders will
oh,
go number
oh,
one in 2025. My
oh
bad.
yeah, oh yeah. I thought you said
So that's
Daniel
what I'm
Jones.
saying. So I mean personally, I'm not trading up for any of these quarterbacks. Maybe Prime, but then you have to realize What about Santa tells you no, my son's not playing for you?
I like Texas quarterback for real though. I think he can play.
Yep.
I like him. And plus, man, your head coaching job online, man.
That's
Hmm.
when my speech impediment came into. Hell no. Donnie Dams
You
is like
can't
the
be
fifth man.
you can't be playing like that.
Let's see. RC said, "Oh man, who is the Jake the Saints about to play?" They're actually gonna be playing Spencer Rattler. But
The
Jake
Rattler man.
Jake actually was from, where did he go to college? Was that Fresno State
Vaughn.
or from where? I forgot what team he was from, but he was like a late round pick for them. And I know he entered the game first as a backup, but they're gonna let Spencer Rattler because he's got more upside than the kid here. So
No,
yeah. Well, let's see. But yeah, Samuel, I will be going live tomorrow, 7:30 Eastern time for the Ohio State Buckeyes versus the Oregon Ducks there down at Oregon. And let's just say JB's gonna have a lot riding in this one here. So
You better win. We better win, JB. Come on now.
we have to, man.
Or I'm
We
blaming
have
you
to.
for the rest of the year.
Don't blame JB. Oh yeah.
yeah.
But yeah. Any other questions before we wrap this up here? And again, appreciate everybody for coming out here. We know it's a Friday night here talking some football with us, college, pro, even talk a little bit about basketball for a hot minute. Speaking of which, RC, I did watch game one of the WNBA finals, and that game went to overtime. And so that was a game. I mean, that was a game. There was just so many things from the refs making a bad call because that ball did go off what's her name's foot before the end of regulation, but hey, it was still a great game. It was a great game. Stewart missing that free throw to get it to overtime, that was a shocker. But yeah. But Zoe, tell me this here before we wrap it up here. What is typically your flow when it comes to like live streams throughout the week? And just a reminder for anybody that's watching that's probably not, currently right now following you. Just how do you typically go throughout the week in terms of, do you have a set day that you do live streams, or you just like, how do you go about that?
Now, I try my best to live stream like prime time game, like
Hmm.
Mondays and Thursdays, or whenever I really got time, or a game I want to see, like Sunday. I want to see the Commanders and the Ravens game, so I'm gonna live stream that game. I ain't gonna
Bet.
do shit Saturday though,
Okay, okay,
because ain't no
okay,
games I really want to live stream in college for Saturday for real.
okay, okay. Well, it's all good. It's all good. I get it. Your team's on a bye. You just want to sit back, just watch somebody
Yeah,
else fall. I got you.
yeah.
Okay, let's see. RC says JV, it was lit, and so yes, it was. It was a game. It was a game. Like it really was. Like it literally felt like it was going to go either way both times. Like it was just wow. But yeah, that being said, though, I know Zoe's got an appointment here, so we're not going to hold you much longer. But thanks everybody for coming through. It's been great. It's been real. I'll let you guys go ahead and say something before we sign off here.
Man, subscribe to my YouTube channel, In the Zone Podcast, and I'm on Twitter, I'm on TikTok, and I'm on Instagram. Follow me. Everything is
Uh,
free. Subscribe to my channel.
there it is. Old man.
You can follow me at the old man
Hey,
mom on
Samuel.
Twitter. If you're a Bills fan, don't come around. As always, after Bills.
Oh man.
I
Yo,
hate
that
them Bills. You know, JB.
oh man, you know what? That just brought back a flashback of back when JB was in his single days and stuff like that. And I met this one chick and she was a Buffalo Bills fan. And this was back, before Josh Allen really started playing well. And all she just did was just talk about the Buffalo Bills. I had a migraine. I called it short, bro. I called it
You
short.
hit
I was
gold
just
though.
it was
You, no, you hit gold, JB. She will never expect a ring on her finger.
Oh man. But all right, yeah, JB's about to go ahead and end this one. But thanks again for coming through. And again, JB will be live again tomorrow. The Ohio State Buckeyes versus Oregon at 7:30 Eastern time. Thanks again for coming through, everybody, and see you guys next time